So, last time all of you were invited to watch the Titan Crystal be finally drained out of all the souls after Sarah von Lieberman and finally figured out how to do that after over 5 years of research. But while this was happening, the party was ambushed by Alora the Envious, and in the fight during the fight, Tibia brought in Gerald the Greedy, and during this fight, Prometheus lost 20 to 30 pounds.
He has been effectively disarmed.
It was a good weight loss program.
Yeah.
But he probably gained that weight back probably even more because now he has a new metal arm.
I actually don't have on my character sheet how much Prometheus weighs.
I'm gonna guess a good solid 280.
But yeah, she has Alora surrendered, and now she is working with Sarah in Diaz's lab, and now we're at about a month later.
All right. So, just really quick before we start, does everybody remember the code word?
Oh crap! No, I don't.
Wait, there was a code word?
Piss.
You know what?
I don't know.
Okay, DM, I'll ask you. Should I do the right thing and remind the party what the code word is? I'm leaving this up.
I wrote it down.
You know out of character. You don't know in character that they forgot.
Okay.
Wait, who forgot?
Okay.
I didn't have to forget. My character didn't forget. I just forgot. Jayson forgot.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, it's,
It's a long week for Jayson.
But yeah, I was just asking Grant. Does everyone remember the code word?
I've got it.
I got it too. So, all right.
I mean, if you the person doesn't remember, then you the character probably forgot then.
No.
All right then.
I'm
yeah.
a cat. I
Yes, you are,
guarantee you I
cat.
forgot.
Probably
This is
forgot
why
on
we
purpose.
take notes, people.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, so I was going to start with Zach, but he's muted. Well,
Zach.
I'm here.
okay. Well, I'm starting with you because, damn, that might die. Because I feel like out of everyone in the party, you're probably the one most likely to be watching the local news, unless any of you want to dispute that.
I don't have
Alpha,
a TV.
Alpha spends most of his free time in the white fight doing in training now, so probably not.
Okay, so oh you're in your apartment with Valora. She's cooking dinner for herself. The local home news is on, and then the newscast and then recent news. Local superhero Karate Man, and real name Akira Hoshi was found brutalized and unconscious in a local alleyway. Hey, the local modes go down investigating who may have attacked him.
Oh.
He is currently in the other hospital recovering. Yet, though last report, he is still not regained consciousness.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the hell? I gave him a marble too. Why didn't he use it, stupid stubborn bastard?
It's Karate Man. No one likes Karate Man. Not
Okay,
even
so
Karate
here's the
Man.
real question: do any of us actually care about Karate Man?
I don't hate Karate Man.
Uriel gets on the horn, or the marble in this case. Hey, everyone. Watching local news here. Is Karate Man remotely important to any of you?
He's an ally.
I wouldn't say important. More like, as Tibia said, an ally. He was also there at Ground Zero when the Chitin attacked.
Ah. Well, I was sitting here watching the news, building my IKEA cabinet.
How does a cat build an IKEA cabinet?
Very carefully.
Have
apparently.
thumbs.
By throwing fire at it.
That's how you solve most problems.
Yes. Building my sitting here watching the news, and I saw here that apparently Karate Man was brutally beaten almost to death and is currently unconscious in the hospital.
Oh, fuck.
Are you serious?
All right.
Yes.
Why didn't he say zippity doo-dah?
Oh, is
God
that
God damn it, Grant!
Nice, Grant. Good job.
Yay! Uriel genuinely goes, "Oh, is that the code word? Thanks for reminding me, mate."
Tibia face hooks and you just hear him bone on bone. Click!
Yeah, Alpha does so as well with given his military experience. Like, don't tell me you forgot.
Look, I'm a cat. I tend to forget most things that don't involve either me, food, or my looks longingly at his roommate's ass. Roommate.
All right. You know what? Just forget it. You have any idea where he is now?
Yeah, Eldorado Hospital, unconscious.
All right. Tibia, do you think you could drop me off at the street a few blocks down from the Eldorado Hospital?
Why don't you just want to go to the hospital itself?
Because there's a distinct possibility that whoever did this is going to return to finish the job. One of us needs to be on watch.
Okay, does everyone want to go to the hospital?
Also, Karate Man and I don't exactly have the best of relationships, so it would be better if I was watching from a distance.
Who do you have a good relationship with?
You.
Prometheus?
You guys, Oz, and arguably, given the last 5 years, Wu the Wrathful.
Okay then, I guess if we're all going to, I'll drop you off, and does everyone else
I'll meet
wish
you
to
there.
go see him?
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, be genuinely curious, see what the hell actually beat his ass.
Right.
Though, given his track record and how he did in the tournament, I'm pretty sure a stiff grandma could beat his ass.
Actually, I forgot about that. Can remind me, how did Karate Man do in the tournament?
I forget. Let me look up the bracket to see how that turned out.
Didn't
All right.
Belfast beat him?
I think she might have. I think he lost in the first round, though I don't remember to who.
Oh, by the way, Slim.
Tibia, you beat him in the first round.
Oh!
I don't even remember fighting him.
Remember you found out the whole thing of his, having Oni in his bloodline?
That's right, when he turned into the Oni, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he went
Such a
evil.
Yamcha.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, Slim, you might want to. I know humans don't like their guns inside hospitals. You might want to stow it away when we go there.
I don't think you understand it. I could try. It will get out somehow.
Okay.
Like, I'll put it in this cabinet here. Okay, I'll put it in the cabinet. Right there. And puts his hand up, and now it's back in my hand somehow.
I can't actually see you right now. This is all over in our minds.
Can you put it... You wear a jacket, right? Can you put it in your jacket pocket? Actually, no, better question. Do you have a holster?
Are you there?
No, I'm asking you this over the comm.
You know, I'm bringing this all together. This is ridiculous. I'll just start making teleports. Like doors.
Where are you dropping us off?
You said outside the hospital, so like
All right.
walk, so that's all I'll do.
All right, so I guess DM, once they do that, Prometheus is going to fly up like couple 100 feet into the air and just look down like a hawk on the hospital just to see if anyone comes.
Okay, but before that, I'll narrate that Prometheus requested Tibia, you teleport everyone to a few blocks away from the hospital. And since you're going to fly up, I guess roll wisdom, John.
Oh, certainly. What is my... Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 13.
It seems like the typical skyline of El Dorado at sunset. Like, it's very beautiful. You see the sun reflecting off the ocean.
Alright. So, yeah, just as soon as we land, Prometheus takes off, and the next thing you hear from him is in the marble, just like, if anything comes into the hospital, you guys will be the first to know.
Thank you. But yes, it is quite disconcerting that he didn't call for help like we told all our allies. But seeing as how he can be really strong when he goes into his Oni form, you saw at the tournament, and yeah, this is probably
I don't even know who this is.
You know the man that was wearing the what do you call that? I looked to the two people that lived on Earth the longest.
Gee.
Gi. Why would they call that? It's like robe, isn't it?
I don't know, formalities of martial arts training, I guess, but Karate Man always struck me as a guy who was a few belts short of a dojo.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
Martial art term.
Well,
I get bored, and I lived in London during the prime of Bruce Lee's life. Lay off.
Prometheus, Prometheus says on the marble. That is nothing to be ashamed of.
Looks into the marble. Is that an actor or something?
Ow! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Wait a...
None of us know
He's
who Bruce
48.
Lee is, but the
He's 48.
cat and the.
I can't tell if Slim is just surprisingly young or just that out of touch.
He is that out of touch. I think he's 48.
I would like to point out that the other people in this conversation are a cat from space, an elf from space, and a skeleton from another realm.
Well, the cat's been living on Earth for a while, so he would know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, hey Ken, who is like out of all besides the Shark Man, who would be like the one that would be a fist fighter? You think that would go against beat Karate Man? Like would Tibia
I know.
Would Tibia know though? Let's go look at his injuries first, maybe. Maybe then we'll start hypothesizing. But anyway, I think it might be one of their attacks, and he was just too stubborn to say the word. You all remember the word, right?
Zippity-doo-dah.
I mean, we all knew that. We all knew that more than 10 minutes ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I knew it for so long, even before we made it.
All right then, let us go to the hospice, and I'll get us there. How does a skeleton snap? There you go.
Wait, do you teleport them inside, or do you use the door like a normal person?
We're a few blocks away. Why would we walk?
I mean, why do we teleport a few blocks away?
Because I have no meat on me. You think I want to walk everywhere?
Speaking of that, what level of sunblock do you use for your entire frame? I've been looking for something that may work well for the face. Having burned bone is not helpful.
Your bones burn? With the sunlight?
Yes.
That's... Tibia just goes... Tibia's taken aback by that. You're supposed to get brighter, I thought, like you... What?
I think it'd be good because, vitamin D and calcium.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way. It burns.
I know it's...
I wish it worked that way.
I know
it wouldn't be quite so painful.
God dang it.
Wait.
I don't know why, but now I'm thinking this. Oh, my bones are so brittle, but I drink plenty of milk.
Wait. Does Slim Pickens just in constant agony and torment because his flaming skull actually hurts him?
Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to.
Wait, the Tibia goes, wait, Slim, no, don't drink that. That's not milk. That's bone-hurting juice. Ouch. Oof, my bones.
Don't hurt my bones.
All right, and Tibia just goes, perhaps you could drink more milk, he says with a question mark. As we get into the hospital, as we go through the front door of the hospital.
You mean teleport into the hospital, right?
He went to the front door. I don't know which room he's in.
Start
Okay,
breaking
so
into
all four
rooms.
of you weird heroes get in, and one of the staff looks at you guys and immediately rushes up to you, points to Slim with his flaming skull, just out.
It's
Oh.
not
Oh,
it's not a
oh,
flammable flame. I don't think.
Oh, that makes sense though. I didn't think about that.
I see how it is. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, oxygen tank. Okay. Yeah. I'll stay outside.
yeah.
Alright,
I just never realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Mike, but just kind of.
No, it makes sense.
That makes too much sense, actually.
He walks in and Karate Man just immediately erupts into flames. Ah! Whoops.
No, walks in right there smoking a cigarette. He's like, "Oh, I'll put the cigarette out." It's not the cigarette I was talking about.
Wait a minute. He goes, yeah, send out the flaming skeleton. Yet the pyromaniac cat's like just whistling.
Well,
They
the
don't know
pyromaniac
cat.
cat is not
That shit
on fire.
Yeah. Okay, Sim. I guess you could keep watch as well.
And this way we have another guard dog. It works.
Okay, so once he leaves, I'll wait here to see Karate Man.
The guy goes, talk to someone at the front desk.
Wait, who are you?
Janitor.
You are doing your job very diligently.
For
Thank
some
you.
reason, now I'm just imagining it's the janitor from Scrubs.
So a skeleton, an elf, and a cat go to the front desk. Ding, ding, ding.
Space.
Yes.
Hello, we're here to see a patient. His name is, shit, I don't.
Akira Hoshi.
How do you know that?
I watch TV.
Oh, okay.
Don't. Three types. Don't know if he's seeing any visitors right now. We just got out of surgery and still hasn't woken up.
Can we perhaps see
Well,
him?
it's kind of a-
Yeah. No, you go ahead. You
Go ahead.
started.
Oh, I was just saying. Well, considering his situation, we would prefer to at least check the body. Check it. That sounded really bad. To check him, check his injuries, see if we can glean what happened to him. For our job.
Roll charisma, Jayson.
Don't you have like some kind of military clearance you could pull out?
I don't think it really apply here.
I am best
Unless
friends
it's
with the
more-
president.
Yeah, I will bring him down here on you so hard. I think. Let's see if. That's an 8.
Well, she rolled a 1, so congrats.
You always do this, Jason. You think, oh, I got bad charisma.
I was about to say, I wonder if Paulo was more charismatic when he was a corpse in a suit.
That's about the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the
so
one
yeah.
with the one she goes, he's in room 312.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's go.
I look at the cat that's got IKEA furniture next to it, like, are you? It's dragging along. I don't ask questions.
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to
Yeah.
get as rid of these boxes as they come along.
I know what that's like.
I mean, Uriel's quite the multitasker if he's able to build an IKEA cabinet while he's superheroing.
Just we're in the room interrogating. He's just putting together. Should we teleport or take the elevator? I had a bad experience recently, actually it was 4 years ago, but that's recent for me.
Well, I feel like we should probably be normal here because who knows what might interrupt.
I look around at all the people looking at us, probably.
I just
Yeah.
mean, like, suddenly popping in a room, suddenly feel like, oh, Lord, it's the devil. I mean, no offense. No offense, but you kind of look like the Grim Reaper, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
I've seen a few Grim Reapers. They don't look like me. In fact, they
Yeah,
wear
they're just
businesses.
kind of pale people.
If we get bored, we could always stop by the seniors wing and just kind of peek in the room to say hi.
Come on.
Let's
You
take
know
the
you
elevator.
want.
Ding, 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 click, 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 click.
Let's go to the elevator.
Yeah, click, click, click.
Okay, so the three of you go into the elevator. I'm going to assume one of you pushes for floor three.
I just had this image in my head where I go to Tibia goes to press 3 and then the cat just puts its paws down on all the buttons.
Uriel wouldn't do that. He's on business. The seniors can wait.
Or, I'm sure Uriel could jump up high enough to hit the button before Tibia does.
Uriel's not going to do that. Uriel's going to let the people with thumbs do something.
Alright.
Don't be jealous.
Click.
Just because Darwin favored us doesn't mean we should be jealous.
Apparently cats have been evolving thumbs, though.
Dear God, we have to stop
Oh dear
them.
God, no.
There are cats that are being born with opposable thumbs, and it's kind of fucked up.
Has anyone besides me seen that one
Love, Death, and
episode of
Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots
Yeah.
where it's the 3 robots in the apocalypse? How did humanity get wiped out? Easy. We developed thumbs. Everything just went naturally from there.
So
Once
the
they-
other...
Yeah.
Yeah, they could open their own tuna cans. This conversation is happening as we ride the elevator up about opposable thumbs, I think.
But yeah, so you reach the third floor. Why can't I say floor today?
I don't know.
It's Saturday. Who can even say that word with an F and an L?
Floor.
It's
Floor.
impossible.
You know what's gonna happen, right? Then somebody's going to burst through the floor.
But yeah, I won't have you guys roll. You find room 312. You enter.
Okay.
No.
Politely, yes. Well, he's not gonna answer.
Well, there might be a doctor.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
knock. There's no answer.
Okay, I was making sure there wasn't a doctor.
Is there not like a window at the very least so we can see if there's anyone else in the room or if he's by himself?
Depends on the
Not that-
hospital.
but there tends to be like shuttered sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I mean, you guys could look if you want.
Okay, yeah, if there's a window.
I
Wait,
guess.
someone
I guess you three have roll perception.
I'm not good at perception. I got no eyes. Not 14.
Who's gonna hold up the cat so that he can see in the window?
Maybe the L, because I got bony hands.
8.
first off, my name is Javen.
Mm-hmm.
What's your roll, Jayson?
Sorry, I'm getting it. It's 18.
Okay, so you're kind of too short to see anything.
Yeah.
As for
Long
as
cat
for
is long.
Tibia and Hollow, you can see through the window in the door. You can see a very clearly unconscious crying man covered in bandages. It looks like he has like a cast on his right arm. He has one of those breathing tubes.
Oh, breathing
Oh.
tube. Jeez. Of course not.
He got
Somebody-
fucked up.
Somebody did a number on him.
And in the room, there's a turn-off TV and a radio nearby a radio nearby his bed.
Check his medical chart.
Do any of us have the wherewithal to check that?
Well,
I'm gonna
they're still outside the room.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna enter.
I follow after Javin.
Okay, the three of you enter the room. As you enter the room, from the radio, you hear, "You're listening to 102.5 Food Truck Radio, where we only play Weird Al."
I love this station.
Oh,
I fucking love this planet sometimes.
I wonder if Karate Man likes it though.
He's unconscious.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain,
My
and
grain.
to my wife and see she's fine.
But that's just perfect for an artist like me. You know I shouldn't fancy things like electricity.
Dance party in Karate Man's room. So,
Javin does go. This looks worse than I thought.
can you tell what's wrong with him besides being injured? I can't tell.
I'll try. Let me investigate. Would this be intelligence then? I would argue.
I guess to like what assess his injuries, so I'm just looking at him.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Is there really not like a medical chart at the foot of his bed, or you
There
guys
is,
just?
but Jayson didn't ask about it.
Yeah.
I want to show off. Okay, give me that.
Okay.
19.
All right.
He wants to do his first aid training. Got at
Plus-
Air Force.
Yeah. Plus, the doctors might not, what's on the medical. This is me BSing after I didn't think about checking the chart. The doctors might not recognize something, something that we see every day.
Yeah.
19.
That's actually not that. That's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell like, he's like, he's not covering bandages, his like, bruises. Like I said, he has the cast on the one arm. Like it definitely looks like whoever did this was probably bigger and stronger. Though there's no bite marks, so that's something to note.
It was like an actual fight.
Yes.
Well, whoever this was, whoever this was, it wasn't some kind of monster, or at least nothing. It looks like he lost the fight, not that he was involved. Someone bigger than him.
That's not difficult.
I was talking to you, Prometheus.
So he lost a fight. Physically, or is there cuts? Is there burns? I'm looking over. Dude, where's the doctor?
Like,
Do they document
right?
this?
Like, broken. Well, let's check the medical sheet, shall we?
It's all written in gibberish because this is his doctor.
On the medical sheet, even though it actually, yeah, it's a doctor's handwriting, so I guess roll wisdom to try to read it, or roll intelligence to try to read it.
Hi, everybody.
In real life, I've been told I write like a doctor. I'm taking that as a compliment.
If I kill you, you don't pay.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
Grant, do you want to roll to see if you can read the doctor's handwriting?
I don't know if I gotta get a natural 20 in order to get a 20 for wisdom. So.
No, I said intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Okay.
Hey, Uriel will join this party too.
That's a 14.
Don't sleep on his face, Uriel.
That is a 11 for intelligence.
I was actually imagining more.
Okay,
Uriel
Uriel
would just-
Tibia, this looks like just chicken scratch to you.
But yeah, I was more imagining Uriel would just like hop onto his belly and like do the like kneading thing that cats do. I'm bleeding from there. Shut up. It's comfy.
But,
Shut up, you love it.
but you're able to read like the list of injuries, like broken arm, cracked ribs, fractured skull.
Ugh.
Severe bruising. Yeah.
I'm reading it aloud.
So it was a physical fight.
Broken. Let's see. All the toes on his left foot are broken,
Good.
Oh.
Like, one by one or crushed?
crushed.
Oh.
He
I
probably
don't
tried
think-
to kick something that he couldn't. That his foot was
Or
too weak
that.
to attack.
I first
I
saw
don't-
someone
stepped on
fighting
his
dirty. Yeah.
So it was a
Oh.
physical fight. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Also there's one large cut in his back.
One
Oh.
cut. How many stitches?
Like the entire length, so
Lots.
probably like over 50 stitches.
You got Finn.
Or slashed?
Well, Finn doesn't. Force Awakens.
Oh, okay.
He got. So I don't. Uriel's gonna. Yeah, in character. I don't think this is so much a fought as it was a savage beatdown.
Clearly it was.
Well, he's not missing any limbs, so obviously it wasn't our shock friend. I don't believe. Yes, he would have eaten him, I believe, yes.
Right. It seems like he just it was a straight up fight and he lost.
Alright, so which of Torben's children is a physical fighter? Grant says to God, trying to think intelligence.
I know which one it is.
You're not here.
I know. That's why I can't tell you.
He's flying around at the speed of sound.
I'm actually hovering like just under the distance where planes fly. I'm just kidding. I'm not that high.
I mean, I guess if you don't remember roll intelligence to get a hint.
Well, I got a list of all the names. I don't know what they do. Grant. I've got 26.
Nice.
And I've got a list of people here.
Well, Gerald is big and physical. There's definitely one that outclasses him. I mean, one who's other than his nickname that implies to sin is his other nickname, the Barbarian.
That's right. I forgot. I only had Bard written down. I forgot he was a barbarian.
So yeah, we're looking for a Minotaur.
So this might be the work of the barbarian Minotaur. That would explain the scrape on his back. He probably gored him with his horn.
Wait. You're telling me we might be fighting an actual goddamn Minotaur?
Yes.
That's metal as hell, baby. Yeah.
Be warned, though, it might be metal, as that genre of music. He is also a bard, so...
Yeah.
How does one counteract music? It always gets into your soul. There's no way around it. He might have been entranced. Like, he probably played him a song and then just beat him helplessly.
I don't know. These Americans seem to think that country is music. And I can tell you right now. Hey, Johnny Cash is a god amongst men. And I will hear no human, skeleton, or spaceman speak otherwise. But I'm just telling you right now. Post 1985, American country music turned into a bunch of schlocky crap that is basically anti-music.
So is hip-hop. But let's not debate music right now. Tibia's a rocker now because of his new friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, meanwhile, back in the music stop rocking Spud. Dude, are your ears ringing?
Oh no, Rock and Spud are gonna be the next victims because they're selling music he doesn't like.
Son of a bitch! If they kill Rock and Spud, I'm killing all of the dark.
Uriel's basically what he says. Not rap music. Uriel just looks at Tibia with disdain.
I didn't say rap. I said hip hop.
Looks at through. Not even NWA.
Isn't that small rap?
Yeah.
But we're getting beyond the point. I turned Weird Al is playing, so let's... Okay. we're dealing with a bard. I get on the horn to Slim and Prometheus. Do you happen to see a Minotaur anywhere around?
I feel like a Minotaur would be the spot, but I'll check.
Yeah, I guess Prometheus and Slim roll wisdom.
Oh dear, I've been led into a trap.
That's a 10 for me.
Slim has eagle eyes, but without the eyes.
Okay, so Prometheus, you don't see anything. I'm just going to give this to you, Slim, because you rolled that 20. You can see through the glass doors of the hospital. You see the newscaster, and suddenly you can't hear anything, but you see what looks like chaos on screen as the cameraman turns and bursting through the doors of the news studio, a goddamn Minotaur.
God dang it.
Oh,
I think they have a new guest on a news program, it looks like.
There's a TV in your room.
And he's running, everyone is running in terror. Looks like it's channel I don't know.
3.
I don't know, 7.
No,
7.
How does one work a television? I'm not good with these things.
Uriel can do it.
Give me the remote.
Where's the remote? Yeah, find the
base.
Oh my god, he's gonna call us out in a wrestling promo. Because he totally would do that. He's prideful.
Okay, Uriel, I guess as you're doing this, I don't know what role this should be, so roll for television.
Would that be Dex because he's trying to use the?
You know what? Fuck yeah, Dex, to turn it on and get to the right channel.
Woo! All right, time to use one of my better stats.
You're rolling at
Nat 20. Nat 20 for TV.
Yep. You know what? I'll just say you turn it on and it just so happened to be on the news channel.
If you got Nat 1, oh no, we're watching Sesame Street. We can't get it off.
So you see, apparently it looks like this guy is like just lifted the camera just right up to his face. I'm here to make an announcement, and the Argonauts are bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Why did I know this coming? Why did I know?
I'm pissing on the moon!
No, continue. I gotta hear what else he says.
I am here to take down each and every one of them in an honorable duel for the pride of the dark. For the pride of the dark. Huck, if they're not cowards, they will meet me at whatever place within this hellhole could be considered an arena. You woman, what would be the best place? I don't know. Tell me.
Just see Heat-Tap watching this, being like, "Ooh, something else we can sponsor."
There's not like a football stadium in this place.
This is Connecticut. We don't have a sports team.
Didn't you guys used to have a hockey team?
Yeah, but we sold them to like South Carolina or some shit.
Well, this is a different universe. Maybe you got them back. We went to war with China, apparently.
Wait a minute. WWE is centered in Connecticut. Don't they have an arena there? Or like something that they can use?
Or a monster truck stadium?
Or like,
I mean, there's the XL Center, but that's Hartford. This is El Dorado.
Okay, like let's just use that.
Well, we're not there. If that lady figures it out.
There's the XL Center in Hartford. Where is this Ford of Hearts?
Oh my god.
To quote one of your great cartoon scholars, wow, dumber than advertised.
But very strong, and he cuts a mean tune. And I mean that, mean. Very mean.
You can't hear, north? Fine, I shall head north until I find this. Until I find this XL Center. And he just kind of throws the camera down and just cuts the static.
I see.
Well, that answers our question.
Does anybody know where the XL Center is?
Sure we can find it.
Do I know where it is? Because
Yes, does anybody on this channel know where XL Center is? Slim? Prometheus?
I'm actually gonna roll for intelligence. Why do I always roll for intelligence when it's always my worst stat? That's a 15.
Better than what I got. 12.
Okay, Slim, you're not sure. Yo and Prometheus, you know where it is in Hartford.
Yeah. Within reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, it could be weirder. We have a goblin monk, lowest intelligence in the entire group. It's like an 8 or 7, yet he is a history buff. He always rolls really well in his history.
Alright. So, should I come down now? Should we discuss this in person?
I think we should discuss this in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can't wait. We can't be in here now because they won't let Slim through the door.
What?
Smoking section. To the smoking section.
To the smoking section. Where's that?
Wait, wasn't there like a Waffle House place we used to meet up at in this setting, or was that only Toon Thulu?
We met up at a pizza place, if I recall, in this setting.
Why don't we just do that?
Actually,
Yeah.
I got a better idea. If we're dealing with music, I'm gonna teleport us all to Spud and Rock.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
If I deal with music, I know someone who's equipped with music. I know exactly the men that can help us.
So, I guess, do you teleport to the music shop?
Yeah, I'll take us all to my best friends.
Prometheus looks around. Okay, Tibia, where the fuck did you take us?
The most experts on music I know, because we're dealing with not just a barbarian, but a bard.
A barbarian.
Just give me a sec.
Also, yes, where is this Hartford? I don't know.
It's that way. I know
It's
where
the
it is.
capital of the state.
It's actually not that far. Connecticut's pretty small compared to most states in the U.S.
So it's about like a 2-hour drive.
Not even probably.
But yes, you guys teleport to the music shop, and Tibia has talked to these guys quite a few times. I don't think the rest of you have ever met these guys, so you see these two men running the shop.
Let me click on the damn picture.
Oh,
Spud, Rock, I require your aid.
You need more music, man.
No, we have to deal with a music man, or a music minotaur, as it were.
so I was in the sky. I did not actually see what was going on on what happened.
Oh, right. Harlow, you take this. I have to speak to my friends.
So what did you ask?
I was in the sky above the hospital, so I didn't actually see what was going on the news. What happened?
So, this barbarian minotaur is challenging us, specifically us, to honorable duels to defeat us. And he's just gonna cause havoc until we do.
So wait, like one at a time, honorable duels, or like all of us versus him, honorable?
The implication seems to be one-on-one, but he might be arrogant enough thinking he can take us all on. He is a
So-
minotaur.
He could take us all on, or do we send like the strongest of us?
Everyone
I
pointing
guess
at you.
judging from the Turbian to be Tibia.
I'm pointing at you because you got that sniper rifle.
Well, if we're
Honestly, I'm pointing up.
if we're fighting him in a football stadium, like Slim, all you need to do is just get on the top of the stadium and just have a sniper ready. Like if you want someone to challenge him to an honorable duel and it's a contest of strength, I'm more than willing. And if he kicks my ass, the most I could do is weaken him down so that the strongest one of us, Tibia, can actually finish him off.
Well, here's
Or-
the thing. Oops, sorry, go ahead. Oh,
Or
I thought Mike was saying something. But here's the thing. You're only focusing on his strengths. He's also a bard. Never, ever underestimate bards.
I know, and that's where the rest of you guys are gonna come in. Like if he wants
So
to
he's
know,
got a steel guitar.
Yeah, what weapon? What did he have while he was on the news?
We'll just see if you picked up on that.
but yeah, if he wants an
Or-
honorable duel, okay.
You couldn't see it. I mean, you were showing the camera close to his face.
Yeah, if he wants an honorable duel, I have no problem walking out and pretending like I'm the one who's going to fight you next, while the rest of you guys jump him. I'm the one who, out of all of us, who's known to get in the most fights and is the most punch heavy. Uriel's a cat, so the Minotaur is probably not going to pay attention to him. Slim can just be on the roof with his sniper ready, and Hollow and Tibia, the two of you can teleport, so the two of you can probably just bamf in whenever you want, and you'd be none the wiser. So like, why don't we just accept his challenge but play by our rules, not his?
I don't know
And
if he
why
wants
is
to do
he-
one at a time or not.
That's the thing too. But like, just curious if there's something more to this.
Well, also remember, he's called the Prideful. He probably is arrogant enough to think that we will accept his challenge and that he can beat every single one of us. Like pride is his defining characteristic, which means he's an arrogant motherfucker. Meaning that he probably just expects all of us to follow his rules.
Which is why,
Which-
also, if he gets us where we want him in an area where we're all enclosed, his music will have reverberation, and he can cast magic that way, which is why I brought us here.
Wait a sec. We're fighting.
Wait, what are you implying?
Headphones.
I'm sorry, John. Go ahead.
Music. Yeah.
If we're fighting him,
Go ahead, John. Sorry.
if we're fighting him in a football stadium has fucking huge speakers. All it's gonna take, if he starts playing music, all that we need is just for one of us to get into like whichever room controls the jumbotron or like all this, or all the music, and then just play something really loud so that he can't play his music. So you can just drown out the sound.
Well, we
God,
that, and we can all
play.
yeah, that, and also personal earpieces. And I point at Spud and Rock, like, they provide these, yes? We can have headphones, we can have earbuds, we can play music to drown out his words so he cannot ensnare us with his music.
That's actually not a bad idea. And my costume covers my ears and the top of my head. He won't even know I'm wearing headphones.
But pops up. I mean, we do sell earplugs, man. If you're ever going to, to a concert, it's cheaper to buy them here than it is at the venue.
And it might be a little difficult for, I point to me, the cat, and the elf. Might be, and Slim. We kind of don't have, we have irregular ears.
Also, even with earplugs in, you can kind of still hear what's going on. What we need isn't something that will just Here's the issue, though. No matter what headphones I would have going in, if we are going to do what I suggested and call out his challenge, that would mean I would have to have like either an iPod or a CD player or something on me. So if he hits me hard enough to break that, I'd be fucked, because then I'd be able to hear him.
Well, that's why we have backups.
I agree with Hollow.
One for the song.
Play that.
Sabotage. But yeah, that's why because most of us don't have
I agree.
the same...
Let's play this.
Yeah.
I hate the challenge, so Jayson, you take 5 damage.
No!
I'm kidding, but yeah.
Yeah, but how long are Javin's ears? Can he wear headphones like we can, or would those like the headphones?
I mean, his ear canals are pretty. I mean, I assume that they're similar to
What if? Okay, like, these would be expensive, but what if we just get, like, those, like, Raycon earbud things that are, like, just the earbuds with nothing attached?
We're not sponsored by it!
How much is Raycon paying you?
Buy Raycon earbuds today!
His costume has, like, the...
I mean, not Raycon, but, I mean, I have wireless earbuds, so...
I got wireless headphones.
It's like, this episode, everybody, is not sponsored by Raycon, although we wish we were.
Spud, Rock, is there any musical playing device that can be stored on the body, but that can take a hit, what's the saying? Can take a kicking, but take on lick. No, wait, that's not it. Can take a licking, but keep on kicking. Yes. Why would you lick it though?
Remember, Tibia, we're dealing with somebody who is able to kick Karate Man's ass and might potentially be stronger than me. So I don't think.
I'd like to reiterate: a grandma could kick Karate Man's ass.
Even still.
But the other thing, like, man, I don't think that exists. Yeah, if only Nokia made like a smartphone that was just as durable.
What I need is armor made of Nokia phones. The problem has been solved.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have? Yes. Is there any Nokia smartphones to be asked?
Stronger than Iron Man, Nokia.
You see, now I'm just imagining it's like that episode of King of the Hill where crap, I'm forgetting his name. Yeah, Dale just showed up wearing a suit of armor one day, and he just kept walking around with it.
It ends now, Dale.
So there isn't any Nokia smartphone in this universe, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Is Nokia still around?
No, they're not. They haven't been relevant since they invented the smartphone.
Damn it. So we just have to take our chances with our iPods or whatever.
What do you mean Nokia still exists?
It does?
They've been around for a while.
Okay, but here's what I'm suggesting. Okay, here's what I'm suggesting. I'll call out his challenge. I'll fight him. Like, Slim Pickens could be on the roof of the building, like, watching out with his sniper, and he could have, like, I don't know, noise dampening headphones or whatever, and all he would have to do is just watch and see if I do anything strange, or if he starts playing music, if it has some kind of effect. And then no matter what we do, I still think we need to get control of the Jumbotron and start playing our own music. So if he starts playing music, then he can just radio us through the marble, turn that shit up, and then we just start blasting music.
Quick question though: who of us knows how to do electronics? Because I don't.
I feel like Javin would be the only one.
Just because I'm from space doesn't mean I'm a tech expert.
No, not because you're from space.
I mean,
But I
you
can
were
give
part
it
of
a
a species that had figured out space travel, though very minor,
Sure.
like atmosphere level.
Well,
I'm done, John.
well, it's
You mean
not
the
just
one
that you're
that
from
Jumbotron
space.
guy?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's not just that you're from space. It's that one of us is a skeleton who doesn't know technology. One of us is going to have to be on the roof. One of us is a cat, and the last one is you.
And another skeleton who
Yeah, I'll
doesn't
do
know
it.
technology.
I'll do it.
Okay, but all right. So we have the Jumbotron. We also have. Do we even know this place has a Jumbotron? We're making a lot of leaps here.
Well, it is a football stadium. It's
Is
got-
it?
No, all
I
football
never used the
stadiums have
word football
Jumbotrons.
stadium.
Exactly. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
let's-
saying. I thought this was like a motocross place or something.
All right, let's find out what this is.
Who has the power
I
of
know
Google?
what it is. I've been there several times. I'm just saying, I never used
a
the word football
ballerina
stadium.
By the way, it's Rock and Spud.
Because
What
may I
is-
remind you, we do not have a football team.
Yeah, Rock Spud. What is this? Hartford Stadium. What is this place?
Well, it's our center, but it's like this place where the venues and stuff, sometimes concert, wrestling, monster trucks.
Does it have?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I saw the circus there.
Oh, so does it have these Jumbotrons, as we've been saying?
I think that may be something that who's ever performing there would have to bring themselves.
Oh, it's a setup venue. They gotta bring their own shit. Oh god.
But
There's gotta be
remember,
speakers, right? Though.
not Torbent. This guy totally would, because he's a bard and he's prideful. He would totally set up. He would totally set up his own music.
Yes, the dog. Now for the jumbo-sized TVs.
You're telling me that a guy called the Prideful and is a bard wouldn't do this?
What'd you say, Jason?
While you're talking to the Minotaur and all that stuff and get ready to fight him, Tibia and I could be teleporting in a bunch of speakers.
Yeah, you can do that.
Wait a minute! I look at all the speakers in the shop.
Strategically, yeah.
Rock,
This could
Spud,
work.
do you have a bunch of speakers we could borrow? I'll take
And-
you handsomely, of course.
And as the one here who's been on this planet longer than any of you, I think I can come up with a playlist of annoying shit to piss off the bard.
Okay, but we
Okay.
also do need personal earphones as well, because in case the speakers don't work or it's too powerful, it's good to have it for individual as well. We do both.
And there's one last thing we need to know. It's in Tibia. I feel like you're the only one of us who would be able to answer this. What
Okay.
kind of music would the Dark hate? What do they like, so that we can pick something that they would despise? Something that would irritate the fuck out of this guy just by listening it, because he's prideful and he's a bard. He would care.
Baby metal.
Ken?
Yes, that's awesome.
I
Ken?
love baby metal, but I feel like that would affect the dark.
Yeah, let's totally do that.
Does the dark hate K-pop?
I don't think they would have an opinion on it. They probably aren't aware of it.
All right, can I roll what John was asking? An intelligence check, I guess? What does the dark hate for music? All right.
I guess. I mean, I don't fucking know.
I got a 24. What are the dark not like? Happiness? Tibia shrugs.
I got it. Let's play the Beatles.
Wait, which era of the Beatles?
Why do we have to stick to one? Who knows how long this fight's gonna last? Let's just keep playing the Beatles and see what happens.
They probably would hate the Beatles because it's too upbeat.
Yeah.
But
I think we can trust you.
Spud go
He's a
by
cat.
the Rockos. I mean, what type of music does this? What type of music does this guy play?
Does anybody of us know?
I have no idea.
I get on the horn to Woo. Woo, are you there?
What?
What sort of music does does Prox the Prideful play? What instrument?
He has a, best way to put it, a literal axe.
Oh, he has a guitar that's also a weapon.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, so that's probably about, yeah.
So, I'd like to rock and spud. Music you can play on an axe that is also a guitar.
Dude, that's metal. Metal, you're right, there, rock briggs. Let's see, what would be the opposite of metal? I want to say polka.
What? The Beatles. They're the,
Wait,
the Beatles.
polka,
They're the opposite of
we
metal.
got a radio station right now.
Uriel goes, I have an idea. A deviously evil idea.
Well, list it.
I know a polka song. It's the combination of rock and polka. And I think it would probably drive him up a fucking wall.
What?
If he is into metal, as everyone's hypothesizing here, there's a distinct possibility he's also into some of the bands that influenced metal, right?
I think I see where you're going with this, but go on.
Now, what's the one thing music snobs hate? When you take something that you like and you make fun of it.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
my friends, I vote when the time comes and he starts playing music, we blast one of your hero's greatest masterpieces throughout the stadium.
Yes?
We play the Bohemian Polka.
By Weird
It's
Al Yankovic.
It's not as if there's a radio station in this world that only plays Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, wait.
What
You don't
station
know
was that?
Yes, but we're betting. Yes, but we're betting on the radio station picking the exact song at the exact time, the exact moment. Fuck that.
We could play...
Alright.
Spud, Rock, we need every album of Weird Al Yankovic you can give us right now that can be played over a speaker and also over, I don't know, Walkmans? What are these called again?
Also, if he's gonna set up his own theme music, I'm not saying he would, but would it be out of character to like probably pick one for me as well? Do you think he would expect that? I don't care if we do this or not. I'm just saying, do you think he would expect it so we can like give the appearance of we're buying into his whole challenge bullshit?
He is
He
private.
might actually ask questions if we don't all show up.
Yes. But yes, we got the music choice now. We get the speakers. And we also get our personal ones as well.
I mean, if he asks,
why will Rocket Spud Rock Roar 2, but Spud 18, so he kind of leaves and comes back with this just big stack of Weird Al CDs.
Perfect!
Also, Karate Man and I have worked together, so if he asks questions about where are all the others, I could just say like I came by myself because Karate Man was my friend. He really isn't, but he doesn't know that.
Well, we also have to prepare. So, just as a mild suggestion here, one of the other opposites of metal would be folk. So, Rock and Spud, I'm going to say a phrase that I never thought I would. Get me all the Joan Baez and Bob Dylan before he went electric that you have.
Ugh.
Yeah. This just might work, because if nothing else, we'll piss him off.
Uriel, we're the heroes in this situation. You know that, right?
But yeah, it's like, do we even have that? I don't know, man. I think the closest thing to folk we may have is back.
Oh, God.
All right, then. You have any Leonard Cohen?
17. I guess they have it.
With the amount of gold I've given these guys, they probably got a lot of music.
I'm just thinking opposite of metal, and my brain is going, okay, I love Leonard Cohen. He's my second favorite human when it comes to music. I mean, granted, we could probably get Prox to fight, like, lose his shit if we played some Tom Waits. because people just can't fucking handle the raw physical sexuality of Tom Waits.
Or
Like a monster-sounding motherfucker.
we are fighting a Minotaur who's also a bard and prideful, so raw, powerful sexuality is probably what he's about.
Alright, so we blast Weird Al, we blast folk music, we have both in our ears, and when we set our trap within the stadium with our own music, like, oh, you thought you were going to pay your own? No. So...
Okay, now, here's the real question, though. When exactly do we set this trap? I mean, I have no problems at all just like skipping the theme song bullshit and just drop kicking him from space and just starting the fight that way. But like, when do the rest of you come in? When are you guys going to activate the plan?
He didn't say one at a time. He called all of us out in very colorful language. Like, I don't think that you're allowed to say that on television.
Well,
That's how we got through.
Well,
I feel like it shouldn't just be Prometheus fighting.
we can.
Like, at least, maybe, okay, because like, one quick question actually. For Slim Pickens and Uriel, are they like publicly known and all that as part of the Argonauts?
No, that's why I suggested
Jayson,
having
I
Slim
think.
Pickens be a sniper because no one knows him.
So then, Tibia and Javen can be helping you. The three of us can be there, kind of like bring it, and then while the fight's going on, you just start distracting him while Tibia and I go out and start helping Uriel set up the music while Slim Pickens is doing his whole getting ready to shoot.
Okay. Also, like the second the fight starts, the two of you just like bamf out of there.
Yeah, we might throw a few punches or whatever, but like you keep him distracted so that we can leave and start helping out because we can move like literally at a blink of an eye.
That's actually not a bad idea.
We can't be hearing his word. We can't be hearing his words. I don't want him influencing us, and then all of a sudden, then we have to fight Alpha, perhaps. Music is very strong.
Like I said, though, I have no problem just like drop kicking him from space. So like we could just say like the second he walks out of there. Although there might be an issue of he won't walk out unless we're there, so that he can see us.
Also,
the two of us can walk with you.
Yeah. Also, you didn't see Karate Man. His foot was broken. It seems he tried to kick this Minotaur and broke his own foot.
All right, so this guy's resilient. Unfortunately, the only way I can think of to test that theory is just to actually start fighting him and see what happens.
Yeah. So you have your headphones underneath your costume. You got I point at Javen. You need something underneath within your helmet. Me and Slim, we need something that can fit into our ear holes. And the cat, I don't know what to put on that.
And for Slim, preferably something that the fire won't just burn.
Shit, that's right.
I don't think we have that.
Well,
nor do we have cat earphones.
Well, let's just improvise then. Do you like what's the smallest pair of earphones you have?
Hey, Slim. Mike.
Mike.
Hey, Mike. How far into the skull does the fire go around him? Like, if we put the earbuds like in his ear hole, is it safe from the fire? So it's only on the outside?
All around there.
What about inside the ears?
I don't know.
We can test it.
I mean, his eye holes are on fire.
Okay, let's test it. Let's get a pair of wireless headphones and we'll just stick a bud in his ear and see what happens.
Yeah, like we'll just get a really cheap pair just to see if this works.
I guess from a rack you grab like a $5 pair of cheap wired headphones.
Yeah,
right.
We're just seeing if it works.
I guess Mike roll luck with disadvantage to see if they melt.
First roll was 11. Second roll was nat 1.
God damn it.
They just kind of instantly just go up.
Okay, so we either...
Oh, there you go.
I've got it.
What?
I pointed a boombox. We just have that next to Slim playing loudly.
Yeah, like, that'll work. And if that doesn't work, one of you will have to teleport over to Slim Pickens to get him under control.
Okay, so we could probably just put the head... I'm just worried about cat ears. Can you put an earbud in a cat ear without falling too far down?
Get a pair of over-the-head, like, DJ fucking headphones.
Are there any of those that are small enough to fit you?
No, the big honking ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, let's just do that. Wait a minute. I just realized our favorite techie, Elizabeth von Lieberman, was also a DJ. Maybe she could help us out with this.
Yeah.
She could be the one playing the music.
Yeah, let's go talk to her. Let's see what she says.
Yeah, I forgot. I totally fucking forgot. She was the Witch of Wax.
Yeah, she was a DJ. Let's see what she has to say about this.
All right, but have we bought everything we need here at Spun Rocks? Do we need any more speakers or anything?
I think we do. Like, let's go over to wherever she is.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, my
you're
friend.
actually buying a bunch of speakers, I guess. How are you going to transfer them?
Teleportation.
I'll throw them in my room.
Let's just throw them in wherever Tibia sleeps, and then we'll just come back for them when we're ready to set up the plan.
Watch out, Cubans. I
Okay.
need to make some room.
I guess you just hatch these speakers in around Cuba.
And while Tibia's doing that, since she was technically my boss, I guess I'll call her. Wait, she has a marble. I'll call her. She's like, hey, is it Sarah or Elizabeth von Lieberman?
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, where are you currently at right now?
I'm home.
Oh, would you mind if we stopped in? This is kind of urgent, and we could really use your expertise. Then again, if you were watching the news like 10 minutes ago, you probably know what's going on.
It's 2025. Who the fuck watches the news?
Okay.
Lots of people.
Hey!
Well, all right then. Just be aware, we're all coming to your place.
Alright.
Okay. So, which one of us wants to take us there? I guess.
Thank you, Spud and Rock. You are helping to protect this realm. And now we have to go.
Thanks. I'm assuming you pay most of it. Goes, thanks for helping keep the lights on.
No problem. All right, so to the Witch of Wax.
Yes, of course we are paying.
Yeah, we're to Sarah's apartment.
I've been keeping these guys in business for like 8 years by paying with Spanish gold.
Is it cursed?
I don't know. Probably not. It's because they're in business still.
All right. Well, that could be part of the curse. I mean, remember Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, God.
That wasn't a curse. That was an alien invasion.
Yeah.
But even still,
What version of Little Shop did you watch?
I don't know. I haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors. I'll add that to the list of movies I need to see.
Well, there's two versions.
Wait,
Neither
it
of
is
them are
like-
nice.
Wait, so you didn't... Okay, I'm not reacting like this because you haven't seen it. I'm reacting like this, like, you haven't seen it, then you assume the plot is a Aztec curse?
No,
That's pirates.
but that would be interesting if it was.
We're gonna see that movie when we all meet together again. Someone bring it.
Unfortunately, we have to watch Beetlejuice first because I've never seen that either.
Okay, we'll freak out about John later, but let's go to the Witch of Wax.
He's also never seen Batman Returns.
Or Jumanji.
Jumanji
Or
is the one that
Lilo
gets
and
me the
Stitch.
What? You never seen Lilo and Stitch?
No.
Oh God, John, you hurt me. Okay, let's go to the Witch of Wax before I have an aneurysm.
All right, yeah, let's just do that.
Okay. You all appear in this... Actually, I would say by now they've upgraded from apartment to a natural house.
Nice.
We come bearing Weird Al Yankovic.
So
If you're in the house and from the couch, all of you here, as Aloha seeing Prometheus just jumps behind the couch.
what?
Oh yeah.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah, Allura lives there.
Wait, who's
He's
Allura?
like, her
The
girlfriend. Oh right. He's like, you're here too. That's good. We actually could use your help.
What? Sarah goes, well, yeah, she didn't really have a place to stay, and you guys kind of threw me out onto her to be her parole officer, more or less.
Sorry. Right. Sorry about that. So, alright, so just to get down to business, because we kind of are pressed for time here. To sum it up in 10 seconds, Pox the Prideful has gone on the evening news, called called us bitches and is challenging us to, and I am quoting Tibia and Hollow here, an honorable duel.
That was 12 seconds.
But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And he's currently waiting for us in Hartford Stadium.
The fuck is Hartford Stadium? Wait, do you mean the XL Center?
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, we need musical assistance. We have our musical venues and equipment, but we need an expert.
The goes, wait, why do you have musical stuff?
Because apparently Pox is a bard, and we have no idea what kind of abilities he has, but we can only assume they're based on music.
Well, yeah, though it's more that his guitar's really loud. I mean like physical sound.
Well, yes, that's why we counteract it with our own, so we can't hear it.
No, I don't mean hearing. It's not the problem. You will still feel it even if you were deaf.
So wait. Okay, so when you say his music will actually hurt us, like, is it like magic? Can he like charm us to do things, or like make fireballs or something, or does
charming is more Alexi's forte.
Oh yeah, so, his sister.
So his music, when he plays a note, actually like hits us like a physical punch.
Yeah.
So we just prepped for the wrong sibling. Damn it.
Well, no. It's good that we got all this. Like we'll keep it on hand for when we have to deal with her. In the meantime, though, this plan might still work, because if we start playing Weird Al, he'll just get pissed.
Yeah, right. It'll throw him off his game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the goblin chick's name again?
Laura, though.
Yeah.
If you said aloud, if we start playing Weird Al, how Michelle from the kitchen just said, "We get pissed off over Weird Al."
A minotaur.
A minotaur who's the son of Torben. That actually, I'm not gonna look. That would work, right? Like his name is the Prideful. I can only assume that he's a prideful motherfucker who would care about this sort of thing.
I mean, I guess playing pretty much any music over his would probably get him mad.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's stick with the plan. Let's play Weird Al. It'll throw him off his game, and that'll give us an easier chance.
But yeah, I'm sure I was like, but seriously, why would you get pissed off over Weird Al? He's a national treasure from Canada.
Well, now you know the wickedness of the denizens of the dark.
Wait, he was born in Canada in this universe?
Weird Al's Canadian. He's Canadian in this universe.
You didn't know that?
I thought he was born in Linwood, California.
I'm going to check Google.
Yeah, Weird Al's Canadian.
I didn't know this.
Okay, Canada. You got one.
Where was Weird Al Yankovic born? Where in Canada was he born?
Weird Al Yankovic was born in Downey, California.
Yeah, it's just down.
He's American!
Then I guess maybe his parents are Canadian?
Maybe. Where did Weird Al grow up? California.
Linwood.
Yeah, it was raised in Linwood. It doesn't say Canada at all. I'm gonna read his wiki.
Then I'm pretty sure his parents are Canadian.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're going to drown out the music of a minotaur by playing one of the nation's greatest treasures. That's
the first time in the history of the world someone has said that sentence.
So yeah, we're going to save the world by playing Weird Al Yankovic over the sound of an angry minotaur.
As it should be.
Okay,
as it was written.
Actually, since Alora's here, we should probably ask, like, okay.
Just like the gypsy told me.
Okay, Alora, so if playing other music over his will piss him off, what else will piss him off?
Yeah, his father was born, his parents were born in, like, Kansas and Kentucky.
I don't know, I remember hearing something about, I don't know. I honestly for years thought he was Canadian.
Alright. But yeah.
Well, he did write the song Canadian Idiot.
Yeah. But you know what it is, right? It's the Mandela effect. You came from the universe where it was Berenstain instead of Berenstain.
But Ken, I still ask Alora. So, if playing other music over his will piss him off, what else will piss him off?
Well, if
Whoa! Was that lightning, Jayson?
I fucking heard that.
Jeez.
Zeus is displeased.
Lightning will piss him off.
We got a tornado warning a little while ago.
In
Oh,
Italy?
wait, you're in Italy. Would it be Jupiter?
Oh.
Good point. Jupiter is displeased. That's why he's displeased. I called him Zeus.
Damn it.
but as in like, well, I mean, he challenged you, so honestly, I think the thing that would piss him off more is if you just didn't show up. But I don't know if that's an option.
Also,
he might go
also,
on a
if,
page.
yeah, if we don't show up, he's liable to hurt more people. Also, he challenged us to quote an honorable duel. Is he that much of a dumbass that he's just expecting us to show up and abide by his honorable rules?
Like 1v1.
Yeah, like 1v1 or like us v him.
Honestly, his term of honorable duel might as well just be him shouting, "Bitch, fight me."
But can he actually fight? We've seen what he did to Karate Men, but admittedly, that's not much.
She's like shaking her head, like, yeah, like, from even though I never saw Wu in his prime, but what I heard Prox was like second to him in the conquests.
Well,
And I've been trained by Wu.
but here's a thought. What if we show up to fight him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we stand on the other side of this arena. When he calls us out and charges us, we teleport to the other side of the arena.
All right.
And just keep moving around. So he's like, bitch, fight me. And then we just, boop.
You just teleport me somewhere high, and I can just maintain cover. In fact,
Okay.
Yeah. Let's stick with that. Like, you could still be up on the top of the arena and actually no. Uriel's right. We'll play the distance game. I'll fly around. I'll stay high. I'll shoot him. Like Hollow and Tibia. You got your bubbles. You got your gravity. You could immobilize him. And Uriel, you're super fast. He can't. And you're super fast and you're super small. He can't catch you. So yeah, let's play the distance game. Let's play Weird Al, and yeah, let's piss this guy off.
This is going to be the most intense game of tag ever played on your planet.
And it's going to save the world. And it will be set to Weird Al Yankovic.
I love this plan. By the way, I look at the former DJ. Where would be the best place to start playing? Like, we're not very tech savvy.
What do you mean?
Where's the control center? I guess the word would be for where we can play music. At a stadium.
He's asking where we can control all the speakers to the stadium.
I don't know. I never performed at the Exile Center. It was just mostly small clubs.
Oh,
Do you think I was big enough to get into a major venue like that? No, especially since I quit when I got a job of more consistent hours.
I suppose that's true, but you couldn't hazard a guess. Like in all the clubs you worked at, there wasn't a room that controlled the sound.
Out of character, Grant knows exactly where to go.
There's a difference between a bar that's like, including the bathrooms, like 4 rooms, and a stadium.
All right. Okay, Grant's out of character in real life. Where do we go?
Well, it depends on where they have an area where they're set up for the newscasters, and there's an area set up for the guys that are doing switchboards, and then there's an area where they, like basically private rooms. They're usually in the middle where they can get a good view of things, and the audio guys, they're the ones that go din. Sometimes they have the music din 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 din, like stuff like that. They have their own separate room. It just depends on which where in the stadium's at, but it's usually somewhere in the middle.
All right. So.
But none of us know that. That's me out of character knowing that.
I suppose in character, the only thing I could think of is just like, okay, so since we know that this guy's going there and he's probably going to walk, like, what if we just teleport to the stadium first and ask someone there to help us out?
How long has it been since we were, we got that newscast, actually, yeah. 'Cause if he's just heading north on his own, it could take him a while.
Yeah, like it might. Yeah, like the person at the news station didn't give him clear directions, so it might take him a while to actually find this place.
Does your brother fly, or is he only just walk places?
Oh yes, those famous flying bulls.
Hey, Red Bull gives you wings.
That was his superpower.
I mean, he must have. I mean, he himself can't teleport, but someone must have brought him here. So I don't know.
How long's it been since we got the newscast, Ken? Like, has it been like an hour or two?
I would say like in the real time that you've been talking.
So it's only been an hour, and if this place is another city away, and he's a steady distance, unless he's running the whole way, so we probably got time to set up.
And even at his full sprint, like it's still gonna take him a while to get there. Like, if we just teleport there now, we'll have time to figure all this shit out. And like even if he does show up and like demanding a fight, I can just stand in. Actually, no. Here's what we'll do. The three, me, Hollow, and you, Tibia, we'll just stand in the center waiting for him, and we'll just taunt him when he shows up. Like, what took you so long? And then Pickens has to be on top, and Uriel, because nobody knows Uriel, and he's a talking cat. Uriel can be the one who helps figure out the speakers, and then worst comes to worst, once the speakers are on, like Uriel's super fast. He can just get out really quick.
All right, yeah, let's go set up.
Yep.
We got all the equipment we need. We got our CDs and everything.
All right, yeah.
And even if we can't figure it up, we can just hook up a radio to the speakers and just play the station that we know plays Weird Al.
Yeah, so let's teleport there and get this shit set up.
All right, then. Just in case he's already there waiting for us somehow, though, I'm just going to grab the boombox out of my room and just prepare a CD, just in case.
That'd probably be wise. All right, let's go.
No.
Okay.
What are we doing? Like,
this is the most insane plan we've ever... I would just like to point out, this is the most insane plan we've ever come up with, but I love it.
Yeah, when you look on an out, if someone were looking at me talking about this without no context, they're like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. You appear out... I'd say in the Excel Center, but not within any of the rooms but there's some staff and some folks walking around. People obviously that see shit.
All right, which one of us weirdos wants to be the one who flags down the staff?
I'll do it.
By all means, be our guest.
Excuse me, who's in charge? We come on urgent business.
Okay, just roll for the group's luck, and that's a nat 20. So I guess the manager happens to be walking around.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
We teleported in exactly the right place.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
All right, two things. One, someone has to show him. I point at Uriel, to where the speakers in this area are controlled. And two, we need to evacuate all your staff. A supervillain on his way.
He just blinks.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Charisma to convince this guy.
God damn it! Who has a little phone that can show the newscast? Roll 14.
Gonna have to. A lot of people are gonna be pissed off that everything the scene is just being called off.
I mean, unless they want to see a brutal as fuck death match between a group of superheroes and a minotaur who plays music that can literally kill people, I would recommend evacuating everyone.
Then he thinks and goes, well, the monster jam set up is still up, and they haven't packed that up yet.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, monster trucks!
That's the arena we're going to be fighting in? This is awesome!
He goes, and that's away from anyone's current performance, so if you can keep the fight in there...
Wait. If we do this, and he has an audience, would he his ego?
But we don't want an audience.
He just specifically said there is no audience because they cleaned up that area.
Okay, good.
But there's still probably a lot of dirt and some spare tires and probably a monster truck or two that haven't been shipped out yet.
Okay. Some crushed cheap European cars.
Ooh!
That'll work.
Dude, is Trunkosaurus still here?
Let's try knife.
Not Trunkosaurus,
Wait,
Robosaurus.
monster trucks? Those are expensive.
Yeah, Trunkosaurus was in The Simpsons. It's Robosaurus.
Robosaurus. Oh, in the Robosaurus. I remember seeing him as a kid. It was fun.
Oh yeah. But anyway, so I guess who's gonna show Uriel with all his Weird Al CDs?
I guess while we're talking to the manager, let's just let him do it.
I guess he just went to Ram when like Susan escort the cat with the CDs.
Also, we need to know where the highest point is with a view of the field for our other friend here, and I'm pointing at Slim.
I guess those would be the cheap sheets. So,
All right. And hey, he can sit comfortably while he takes pot shots at him.
Wait, Mike's like Slim Pickens got his feet up in the seats, like, yep.
Yep, watching here.
That's it. Just a little to the.
Holy bullets. There we go.
All right.
Shoot teammates if they get injured. There we go.
All right. So, okay. So that's taken care of. So I guess it's the three of. I guess I'll handle the evacuations. So it's just the three of us then who are going to be standing in the center of this arena, just calling him out for being a bitch when he shows up.
Yeah, let's see what the arena actually looks like right now, because they said they were in the middle of cleanup, and now that we're stopping them, like, how's it look?
Yeah. How does it look?
no, say the manager came in and told them just the monster truck guys to like just hold off. But right now it's like there's dirt mountains everywhere. You know, ramps and like several crushed, painted completely yellow European cars.
Well,
probably set to be taken to a landfill or some shit.
I mean, if nothing else, we have plenty of stuff to throw at him, and
Hollow.
we have to. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? Remember the post? Remember the fridge and all that other stuff? Or the monster truck?
Didn't
What
I
are you
do it
guys
with
on
a
about?
steamroller once too?
What was that?
Didn't I do it with a steamroller once too? Got the steamroller
Yeah.
on someone?
Yeah, you did actually.
Yes, because
Yeah.
because I simply set up the JoJo reference.
All right, so there's some monster trucks,
What?
crush cars, and
Oh my!
I-
If there is a
I
monster
would
truck,
say
I
that there's
could
no
literally
truck.
do that scene.
I don't know if there's any. I wouldn't say there's any. I mean, there may be trucks in the back somewhere, but I don't know if they will let you roll the roller a Minotaur with Gravedigger.
Although that would be awesome if they did.
Yeah.
Let's not
What
deny
about
that.
Bigfoot? We used Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Uriel. After you play the music, cat starts driving monster truck on the hill.
Toonses, no!
All right, we got options though. This is awesome.
Driving cat.
And hey, like worst comes to worst, we could just throw dirt in his face.
Is there any dirt bikes
Actually, no,
around?
I know it's truck. Just to make this ironic, a cat steals the McGruff monster truck.
Wait, is it just monster trucks, or is there any dirt bikes from motocross there as well?
There's some in the back, yeah, but again, you will probably have to compensate them if you destroy that shit.
I've got plenty of gold. I rule an entire reality.
Oh yeah, that's true. So let's not hold back.
Yeah, sorry you wrecked Bigfoot. Here's a bunch of Spanish gold from the 1800s. Okay, so we got dirt bikes somewhere in the back and monster trucks. We got a bunch of wrecked stuff on the field. We got dirt. That's always good. We got lights. Is this an enclosed like type area, or is it open air?
It's the access and it's enclosed.
Enclosed. Okay. Wow, really? They have monster truck? That's gonna kick up a lot of dirt that just stays in there. Wow.
Well,
I'm
that's probably why
Hey,
they're
I-
cleaning
I-
it.
Well, I'm just saying, folks, I've been to a monster truck rally there, so
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
so
let's-
we got you in
let's do
the
this.
the nosebleed seats. We got Uriel heading to the
Yeah.
the music, and do we just wait, or do we get to this guy directions? He's probably just somewhere in the north right now, harassing someone at Burger
Yeah,
King.
Yeah, let's just sit and wait, and then however long it takes him to get here, we'll just like make fun of him for that.
okay, so I don't know, Zach, do you want to act out being put into the sound studio or just cut to him showing up?
We just cut to him showing up, because I imagine Uriel just kind of sits down and goes, "All right."
Holy shit, the cat can talk!
Actually, no, just review this stuff too. It's pretty much the dog ending from Silent Hill.
James
Okay.
walks in the room.
It was you all the time in Japanese.
You're behind all this.
Wait a minute. Wait, Uriel, you have the perfect opportunity now that you're in the sound area. You got to play the organ. Dun, 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 like a piano cat.
No. Let's save that for when we're about to get the killing blow.
So about an hour passes, and unseen to all of you, the manager doing his job to help points him into the direction of where you guys are.
Well, all right. I guess when
dedicated to his job.
I guess when he enters, I'll just look over at him and yell, "What took you so long?"
Well, I was going to describe the scene, so just call your jet for your one-liners, John.
All right.
So he goes through one of the doors that starts walking downstairs. I've seen that all of you have arrived. As have I.
What took you so long?
I had to travel to find this place. I am unfamiliar with this territory. But once I become more familiar with it, I shall help other conquerors.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, sure. You help your father conquer it. Yeah.
How many
At this
times
point,
did you have
he's
to ask
ascended
for
down the
directions?
stairs, and he's like jumped the barricade, and he's
How tall is he?
Yeah, how big is this dude?
I have his height somewhere. He's 7.5 feet tall.
Oh, he's taller than you by
Ooh,
half a
well.
foot.
Okay. Are we talking? Okay, like what's his muscle mass and build? Are we talking like
You
rock? Are we
you
talking
know
like
Click-On from Crash Bandicoot.
Oh shit!
Jesus wept.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I
Yeah,
gotta look it up.
Magical Con, except for this guy has not skipped leg day.
Wow.
Ah.
And
Hold on. I gotta.
just because I'm curious now.
So I guess another good example would be the Juggernaut.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. What's he wearing?
Blue pants.
He's wearing
Red shirt, khakis.
He's wearing leather pants, and that's it. And on his back, you see the axe guitar just slung over him.
Quick question: how did you get to this reality?
I needed some. I needed that. I had to ask Sir Jack to teleport me here.
Oh.
Tibia bristles.
Well.
And I'm sure he'll teleport me out once I crush each and every one of you.
Yeah, you do that. The bitch. The second best is going to crush every single one of us. Just one of us. Just one of us was able to beat all of your best warriors. What can you do? Yes, I am.
You're bringing that up, huh? You want to take some sucker shots at my banana cage? You want to take some sucker shots at my banana cage? Oh, well, let's tango.
Tibia is confused.
I am so confused.
I had to come back
Imagine
for that,
Hollow
but
and
I
Tibia
guess-
behind Prometheus are like,
I had to
hell
come
is a
back for
banana
that, but I
cage?
guess starting. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
what the hell is
everyone
banana
roll
cage?
initiative, and for the music.
Is it glorious?
Take photos of
Yes,
the
it
banana
is.
cage, Bilbo!
That's a 15.
What is the banana cage? I feel like I've heard that before.
Well, I rolled a 1, so with my modifier it's a 6.
Jesus.
You want to take some pot shots of my banana cage? Take some pot shots of my banana cage, Bilbo! Then let's tango!
Bobby Roode, glorious nomination. Now I gotta stop it because it messes up the audio recording. That's the thing about playing. I gotta play like music on my phone because whenever I try to play through one like app, and then it messes with the audio recording.
Also, let's be honest. If there is a pipe organ or instrument similar to that in this sound booth, Uriel's not going to play dee dee dee. He's going to play this because it's me.
Is this something by Heathers or Beetlejuice?
No.
Well, after you play the music, you gotta get down here. Fantastic.
Okay, so the initiative.
Oh, he rolled bad too. Okay.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
Okay, so first things first, try not to do a repeat of what happened at the shark fight. I'm gonna immediately put a protective skin over Prometheus
All right.
that he'll have to punch through first. And that's gonna be a 21 for that bubble skin, basically shield skin for around him. All right, so that's for Alpha and Prometheus. And how far away is he?
He jumped the railing, so he's probably like a good. And this is like a big open area, so he's probably got 100 feet of me, guys.
Well, Alpha's probably gonna get up in his grill, so I'm going to. Yeah, and I'll play this defensively. I'll give some to Hollow as well. I'll give him a protective skin.
What you giving me?
Basically a barrier that he'll have to hit first before hitting you.
Rocket.
And I'll give one to you too. You get one.
Okay, so that was grand.
Your barrier is 2 and then 30. So close is 30 and yours was 21. John, remember that.
Okay. So,
I'll write that on my sheet.
Okay, so
That's my turn.
one Pickens is up.
Okay. I've already had the gun pretty much transformed into a rifle, so that's good. I loaded in holy bullets beforehand just to provide support, and he's literally working for the dark, so evil. Wondering if I should. Do you tell me that I'd immediately be taking shots, or that you wanted me to hold back?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, however this plays out, we're fighting this guy on our terms, not his.
What does the gun want?
Yeah, what does the gun want? Let's ask it.
Probably to kill him. Ken, what does the gun want?
The gun is going nuts due to the evil rain off of the sky.
Okay. Opening fire. First shot.
And I just realized you're shooting in the back.
That's a 17.
Okay. You miss.
Damn it!
Oh, shit. Alright, second shot. 14, unfortunately.
You miss.
No!
Damn. Oh, no.
Oh no.
I made a mistake.
So, John, you're up.
Your foot got cut.
Me and
John.
All right, just to play into this guy's game, Alpha is going to take a few steps forward, and then he's. I don't know if this will piss him off, but he's going to do it anyway. Alpha is going to go into a fighting stance that Wu taught him, and then just go like this. And I would like to hold my turn to attack until he gets within melee range of me. I want to call him over.
Okay.
But yeah, like I don't know if taking the stance of his brother is going to come off, but yeah.
So I guess Jayson, you're up now.
I think I will start with Shockwave attack. Rolling for Shockwave. 1d8 damage plus my intelligence modifier. But that is an 18 to hit with Shockwave.
You hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did my damage. 1d8 plus 4. That's 7 damage.
Okay, you hit him with the shockwave.
Then, what's the nearest heavy thing?
I would say probably like one of the less crushed cars.
I'm going to. Do I need? Would I need to use a maneuver on my last action to get over to it?
If you want.
Yeah. So I can.
Want to
You
go
know what I'm
with,
gonna
yeah. Okay, so you go over to the pile of crushed cars.
do. Yeah.
So now it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out his guitar. He pulls out his guitar and just holds his arm up and just shreds and just pulls out a single chord on it. The three of you in front of you, all of you roll for dodge.
Oh no.
Oh.
I knew I should have done my warp storm thing to make. range stuff.
That's a 19 for me.
Ooh, that's a 10.
That's a 19
That's a
for
10.
me as well.
Okay,
That's a
so time to explain his gimmick. He hits
Oh, no.
all of you.
Darn it.
Though for John and Grant, you're going to take half of this damage.
Uh-oh.
I think I know what he's getting at.
So let's see, what's the... Okay, so Prometheus and Tibia, you take 10 damage, while Hollow, you take 20.
Jeez.
Just from the sound wave of this guitar.
And I take it from that barrier Grant gave me, right?
Oh, it's...
Or is it past that? Does
It,
it go through that?
it goes through that.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so 10
scary.
minus 4, that's 6, so... Alright, I'm still good.
Tibia's barrier, it does nothing.
It only protects against physical attacks, not heavy metal.
Well, stop some bullets. Just not the magic
Bullets on sound.
Yeah, bullets aren't heavy metal.
My hubris, I didn't think to stop the world of music. Speaking of music,
Hubris will kill Starford Hollow again.
speaking of music, Uriel, hit it!
It's not Uriel's turn yet.
Okay. Ah, dang it, I forgot he's got another turn.
And he's going to do this again.
Damn you. Oh wait, we gotta roll.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright, let's use the other die this time.
Oh, not 20.
Me too.
Oh
shit.
no. Oh no.
That's
I
a
did
14
get
for
20.
me.
Oh no.
I think when you said that, it went to me instead of you, Jayson.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to... So it's again going to hit. Since you're on that 20, Grant, you managed to avoid it, then you get the counterattack. But for John and Jayson, you're going to take...
Oh, we both failed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be the tournament all over again for Hollow.
You both take 17 damage.
Jeez.
Okay,
Oh,
I can
boy.
take that. I can take that.
So how does counter work? I just rolled a hit or something?
Yeah, you hit him back.
Okay, I guess I'll just toss a marble at him, because unless... yeah, that's an attack, so I was thinking trying to, like, just do something with his hand or something. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll fire a marble and, like, at his guitar and maybe bust one of the strings, hopefully. Wait, do I gotta roll for it or no?
No, you just roll damage on him.
Okay. That'll be a... 18.
Damage?
Yeah. So, pew!
Okay,
marble.
you hit him, like, right in the shoulder with one of the marbles.
I mean, it probably just, like, pings off his girth, but it did something.
Yeah. So now it's your turn.
Hit it!
Alright,
Cue the music.
I guess my first action, I'd like to activate the music.
Okay. So since it
Hold on.
is,
Do I have to roll anything, or do I just post?
I mean, I guess if you want to roll with F. Actually, I would say just to press the button. You can roll to press the button, and you can only like fuck up if you roll on that one.
Alright, rolling dex to push the button. 13.
Yeah, you put him down with your paw.
All right. This is DJ Uriel speaking from on high. And now I present to you the sweet, dulcet tones of a weird tall man and his ukulele.
All right.
And over the speakers.
Yes. Why did us
What
think
the
of
fuck
this?
is this? You fuck.
All right.
And then I guess I'm going to get. I guess I'll run to somewhere in the stands, where I'm not on the field, but I'm in the stands, kind of like weaving in and out of the chairs to attack him.
Oh, and you're a cat. You're tiny. He probably won't be able to see you.
Well, I'll say it'll take you like you probably won't even get there till your next turn.
All right, because I don't think I can attack him from here.
Okay, so back to top of the order. So
Yeah. So I guess can I roll for
Okay.
super speed? Or
yeah, even with super speed, I'd say that you probably won't be there till your next turn.
that's fine.
Like you're like in a different room.
I know. I was just asking. So okay.
So yeah, Tibia, you're up.
Hang on a second, I'm sending a text. My the officers are saying they haven't gotten the electronic signature from my cousin yet for our damn lease.
All right.
Which is stupid, because we did that already. I'm letting him know. Okay.
Yeah.
So my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, don't want to be anywhere near that guitar anymore, so I'm gonna start going back to my home planet, up. Get away from
Paul
that
doesn't know where he
shit.
is right now.
Like, whoop. I'm gonna go up, hopefully out of range, and their barriers are still in effect, so... Is there a way to... because I can, to put a bubble around his guitar so that he can't play it unless he breaks the bubble first?
I mean, you could.
I'm not going to stop you from trying.
Yeah, that he goes to strum and he goes, what the...
Historically, we've always been able to talk through the bubbles, so that means sound can travel through them. So unless you can make one that
Well,
doesn't,
but if he can't strum the strings of outside of it.
actually, could you make this bubble so that I could reach through it? Because I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
see if
we
I can
can
take the
reach
guitar on my turn.
Yeah, I want to try to do it so that he can't like strum his guitar unless he breaks the bubble first. Allies can probably reach in. And I'm a roll with a 26.
26. You barely beat him.
Woo!
Ooh.
Does he notice though?
Let's see. What? Does he have any wisdom? Okay, that's a total of 8, so maybe not.
Okay, so maybe he'll waste a turn trying to strum it and not even go, what the... Okay, so I'm
That
up...
actually kind of makes sense.
I'm floating up here, I just did that, and that's my turn.
Okay, so Mike is up.
Shoot him in the back of the head for great justice.
Shooting him. First shot. 13.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh.
Hey. Get all my damage scaling shit. Alright, so first off. Uh, 12 damage. Second
Okay,
shot.
you shoot him in the back of the head, which isn't deadly because Super Comic Book Universe.
14.
14 to hit.
Yep.
That one misses.
Oh. Got him once at least. There we go.
So, John is up now.
All right. So now knowing what that guitar does, would it take a single action or my full turn to get up to him?
It'll take an action to get to him.
All right, so I'll take off. I'll fly towards him, and I want to punch not him, but his guitar. So I'm assuming he's holding it like a regular guitar. So like part of the neck is. So like there's still the space here I can hit. I want to see if I can like punch the neck of the guitar to break it. Like I don't know what it's made of, but like hopefully you'll be able to find out.
Metal on metal.
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
I am not kidding. That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
So this won't be any damage to him because
Yeah, I'm trying to disarm him, not hurt him.
remembering when Wu snapped your arm, you do the same motion as the neck of the guitar. Just you pretty much chop it in half
All
with the
right.
strings.
I guess.
So I would say that there's also shot the bubble tibia put around it. Not that that matters much.
Aw.
Okay, I guess that's my turn. I've accomplished everything I wanted.
But Prox looks at the child and says, you died first.
Oh no.
Just like, try it. Okay, good. His attention's focused on me. You guys do the distance thing.
So yeah, Jayson, you're up.
I place my hands on one of the at least crushed car. There you go. Prometheus, you still durable?
Yeah.
Good to know. Even and then I teleport above them with the car. Wait, let me see if I can pull that off. 16.
You with the car appear right above them.
Yeah.
And then I gotta teleport.
Let's see if he dodges. Okay, that's his dodge number. John, you could dodge too, since you're in the area.
Sure.
Did he
I'll do
dodge?
that.
We'll see.
That's
Okay.
that's
I
an
didn't
unnatural 20.
Okay, so I guess Jayson, you rolled ahead now.
Yeah. What do I roll for car?
I'll tell you what the damage is if you hit him.
Oh, the hit. Sorry. Shit. That's. Sorry, bad math. 13.
Okay, so Prometheus jumps out of the way, but you slam his face right on top of him.
Yeah.
I would say, since it's a two-monster card, like the insides have probably been hollowed out, so roll a d8
Okay.
plus strength.
Yay. That is a. I rarely have to use strength. That's
dear God,
a.
I just realized Tiny Tim is playing, and I've taken away his ability to play any music whatsoever. I
That's
think we've
7
done our
damage.
job of pissing this guy off.
Okay, so you has him over like a cartoon that just a hole, like he just makes a hole in this thing. And now it's his turn.
Well,
He
shit.
broke her guitar. Out of character. He broke her guitar.
He's
Yeah.
gonna he's gonna grab the car around him and just lift it up and
I should
I'm
have thought
dead.
of that.
over his head, and he's gonna throw it at you, John. Roll for dodge.
Oh no.
That is a 18.
He rolled a nat 20.
Oh no.
I guess we could call this revenge for breaking his guitar.
Okay, so let's just. Okay, so he yeets this car at you. Prometheus just knocks you down to the ground. You take 22 damage.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I
For
mean,
the first time,
it is a car, so yeah.
for the first time in Jonathan's new life, he goes, "Shit."
Language.
Okay, so that's 16 damage. So that makes
Not 16, 22. Remember.
22.
It's a crit.
Yeah.
Well,
No durability.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Bad job.
Okay, what was I before? Thank you for reminding me. All right, continue. I'll do the math while I wait. Okay.
And with his second action, Devin, we stand next to you. He's not focused on you despite you hit him with the car. You see him drag his hoof across the ground as then he points his horns at the downed alpha and charges.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Roll for dodge for disadvantage
Oh
because
no.
you're on
no.
the ground.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, one of those was an 18. The other one was a 15.
He's going to goddamn trample you.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh dear.
He runs over you. You dealing 13 damage.
Okay, and durability still works in this one?
Yeah, this wasn't a crit.
Okay.
So, I'm still good health-wise. I'm still good.
You are?
Yeah, I'm the tank, remember?
He's the bruiser, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what I go with.
you're up, and I'll say at this point you've arrived into the arena.
Go for the eyes, Uriel.
And I'll say that you see before you, like, Alpha's on the ground, like, not having a good time.
I'm still in the stands, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's light a motherfucker on fire. Where did I put my D20? Oh shit! Oh, there it is. Well, let's torch this cocksucker, motherfucker. 15.
You had to roll for damage.
Yeah. All right.
Anybody else smell steak?
13.
We'll be having
I like
glorious.
mine, well done.
We'll be having glorious steak at the end of this.
Okay, you send him a bit. He doesn't seem too bothered. I mean, you heard them, but he doesn't seem to care right now.
Well, second verse, same as the first. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. 18.
You miss.
Damn it.
Back to the top of the order, so Tibia.
Okay, so got some barbecued beef down below. Oh, wait a minute. Whenever he hit, did the crit take away his durability shield before?
I'm pretty
before
certain
damage?
it did.
Damn it. Well, repop that on Alpha, or Prometheus, for only 15. So, sorry, that was a low roll. So, but at least it's going to be something he hits before it hits you. And where's that truck you just used to hit him with?
It's like in pieces now.
Is there another car?
There's plenty of crushed European cars.
I'll lift a car and throw it at him.
Why did they have that kind of
Telekinesis.
Oh, telekinesis. Okay.
Roll to try.
I thought
try to hit
Tibia
him.
was going Skeletor.
28.
You hit. Roll for car damage. So or
Plus my intelligence?
your telekinesis does damage with objects, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, roll damage.
And the car is a D8?
No, I said your telekinesis has a damage for if you throw something, right?
Yeah. Oh, so just base?
So, yeah.
That's 12 damage then. Bonk.
Yeah, your telekinesis is different from using the car as an improvised weapon,
Gotcha.
I guess.
So I pick up beat up Pinto and slam it on a with telekinesis. Slam.
Yeah, but it definitely just breaks apart like a wooden table, like a wooden chair over him.
And that's my turn. I procced his shield and then I hit him with a car and that's it.
What number is my shield?
It's only
15, you said.
Yeah,
Okay,
15.
I didn't hear it.
Low.
Thank you.
So, Mike, you're up.
I'm going to do something totally different. Shoot him again.
Who'd have thunk it?
You're mad.
That is a 20 unnatural.
Ooh.
He rolled a nat 20, so...
Oh.
So he's going to... You know what? I'll improvise.
I'm very far away.
Yeah, but I'll still improvise this counter, so... So... He does that way, manages to roll to where the pieces of his axe blade is. He picks up what's left of his axe and yeets it at you.
Good.
And you take...
This is kind of an extreme way of asking me a question.
You take 10 damage as the axe blade just scratches up, like just...
This is expensive. I don't have a job. I can't replace this easily. I'm going to shoot you again. Alright, let's see. Nat 20.
Ooh.
And this is with the sniper rifle, right?
Times 3 multiplier with a crit.
Yep, you're going to hit that man. You'll be ignoring his durability.
Woo!
What happens?
Go!
So times 3, all the stuff, and double it. Okay.
Every time he gets a crit on the
Oh,
sniper
boy.
rifle, I just imagine like the good, the bad, the ugly go doo-doo-doo, womp, womp, womp.
Okay, so let me just start adding all this up, because...
I kick arse for the Lord!
Hey, Grant, fun fact. That's actually my dad's ringtone, and he's a lawyer who's working from home because of the pandemic. So, like, literally every 3 minutes in his house, I hear that sound.
Good.
So, oh Jesus. So I got almost near max.
Yeah.
So that's 31 times 2, 62 damage.
Shit.
Yeah!
Right on.
All right!
What is
Sniper rifle is made for critting.
Okay,
If I crit, it's hard.
between Anaris and
This
Slim
gun
Pickens,
was
what is it
made
with
for
Mike and
critting.
dealing like the heaviest damage hitting of characters?
One of these days, this crit is coming.
At least
You know
Slim
what?
talks to the rest of the party. Honoris, not so much.
Yeah, I like our Skilla Boy better than that little Brett.
Actually, you know what? I'll say this. He's still alive, but you shoot him right in his right eye, and it's like you took out an eye.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Nice.
I hear that's a delicacy
That
in
actually
Spain.
perfectly set him up for what I want to do.
Skeletal rage. And that's my turn.
So yeah, John, you're up now.
All right. So I'm guessing where he trampled me, he's close enough so where I don't need to use an action to get to him.
I mean, if you want to stay lying on the ground, I guess.
Oh. Okay. Okay then.
Pick up position.
I'll use my action to stand up. I can actually still do what I want to. I want to see if I can like fly up behind him, and he's a minotaur, so he's got the horns. I want to see if I can like grab them and like pull him down, like pin him. Like I want to either control his movement.
Grabbing the bull by the horns, I see.
Yeah, like this would be a grapple. I want to either pin him or I want to either like just control his movement.
Oh,
You're
go
basically
strength
doing a
and try-
rodeo clown
Roll
move right
strength
here.
and try to beat his strength.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I know exactly
Okay, so
what you're doing.
That's not bad. 22. Hopefully this is enough.
He rolled 24. You grab his horns and he just shakes you off.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
a good
well,
idea, because if you control a bull's head, like, that's where the rest of his body goes.
All right.
So-
So that's my
So
turn.
yeah, Jason's up.
I'll try and pin him my own way with gravity's call. Oh no, that's an 8. Fantastic.
Yeah, you don't pin him down.
Well then I'll just adapt and go shockwave again. That worked out last time. Nope, that's a maybe that's a 13.
He rolled a total of 7, so you hit.
Yeah. 1d8 damage plus my intelligence. That's only a 6.
Okay,
Chipping
you
away.
do a little damage.
Chipping away, yeah. I'm not the bruiser.
And now it's his turn.
Bring it. Bring it.
He's going to tackle you, John. So roll for dodge.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 11.
You jump out of the way as he charges you with horns first. He's going to try that again because he doesn't have his guitar anymore.
All right. That is literally the exact same thing.
You dodge out of the way, and the urge to say Toro is overwhelming, but it depends if you want to say it or not.
That's not within Elva's personality, so it won't.
Yeah,
Prometheus.
Hollow.
Prometheus.
Yeah, Hollow, you say it.
Say what?
You gotta say
Hollow.
Toro, because Prometheus won't.
Toro.
I wouldn't say that either.
Damn it! Uriel!
Toro.
This is a job for Uriel.
Thank you, Slim. Thank
He
you, Slim.
seems like he is doing a Toro. Just needs a red cape.
Thank you.
So yeah, Zach, you're up.
All right, let's torch this cocksucker again.
Slim Pickens from the sticks. Is it a bad thing that I'm thinking how much ribs and meat we could get off this guy? That's not bad, is it?
Okay, if we eat him after we kill him, is that technically cannibalism
13.
since he's another creature from another dimension that's technically a cow?
Eating a sentient being as well.
What's your
Close
attack
control
again?
later.
Here, John's
13.
talking.
13.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Yes! That is 16 damage.
Okay, you light him up. He's still standing.
And let's do this again. Come on, baby. That needs a new pair of loafers. 16.
You miss.
Damn it!
Back top of the order with Tibia.
Alrighty. So Alpha didn't get hit at all then, so his thing's still up.
No.
Yeah.
Huh. And Hollow, you haven't been hit either? So
Well, I've been hit, but not physically.
Okay, so
Just emotionally.
Yeah.
trying to think of what I could do to give you guys better shot at stomping this dude.
No, you guys focus on curb stomping this dude. I'll do that for you.
No.
I mean, his intent.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I said hinder him so that you can curb stomp him.
All right.
Fuck it, I guess just damage at points because you guys got your shields up. I'm gonna toss a marble at him. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll get a marble at him. Fuck, 14.
You miss.
Figured. So, second verse, same as the first. 27.
You hit him this time.
Yay. I'll use this one. That's gonna be a whopping 13 damage.
Congratulations, Grant. You did just enough to knock him out.
Really?
The marble you launched goes directly into the eye that Slim shot out. It doesn't kill him, but he stands there, stumbles forward a bit, then heads out gas as he just falls forward with a thunderous thud.
Okay.
Huh.
We now face a crucial decision.
Who gets the spare ribs?
Well, that later, but
Well, he's still alive.
Yeah, we've managed to take this guy alive. Do we want to interrogate him? Because this guy might know Torben's plan.
Where would we keep him?
Wait, we could just do the interrogation here. Like all we need is something to bind his hands and feet. Granted, he's super strong. That might be difficult, but we could probably improvise something.
If we take him to another,
Oh, I have an idea. Let's take him to the White, to where Wu is, because Wu is historically better than him. So and if he does break out, yeah, Wu could help us out.
But the White isn't a part of the war, so wouldn't bringing our war to them be considered act of some badness or whatever?
act of aggression.
Yeah.
No.
Let's go root here. Hey, Will, would you like to...
Wait. Well, if Wu's got history with his family and it's not exactly great, what's gonna stop Wu from just stomping a fucking mud hole in his brother's head?
True.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so...
I mean, what else could this guy possibly know? Sir Jack sent him, and he's an idiot.
Well, this guy... He's still one of Torben's children, and one of the few who is unquestionably loyal to him. So he probably knows something. Maybe not everything, but enough. But
give me an eye.
But yeah, this is why I'm asking: do we want to interrogate this guy? Because if we don't, we could just curb stomp him right now and be done with it.
Well, we're not gonna murder him.
If we had murdered him in the heat of battle, that's one thing. But now that he's passed out, it's a moral quandary.
Agreed.
Prometheus raises his hands. I have no problem doing it.
Not
Well,
so
of
bad.
course.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
who would we...
Okay, so...
I'm trying to think who we could get... No? What if we have his sister shoot him and send him to his shark brother while he's passed out and his brother can eat him?
I don't know if they...
That's
I don't know
just
if
as
they
bad
would.
as murdering him.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna put a bubble around him since he's unconscious.
Yeah, like let's do that.
Is there some kind of pocket dimension we can imprison him in right now?
Can we take him to the
Like you
Gray?
can do, Tibia?
Could we
Yeah.
take? Wait, can we take him to the Gray or can we take him to the Merlin's Guild?
I kind of own the Gray, so I guess I could take him there.
Like, are there people in the Gray who could bind this guy to make sure he won't be a threat to us, like when he wakes up?
God?
I mean, the Gray probably has prisons, or a prison at least.
I run the place, so let's go.
Alright. Okay, yeah, let's go to Tibia's home.
Wait, we didn't actually damage anything, so except for cars that were already damaged, so...
Yeah, this actually worked
Yeah,
out better
this
than
worked out pretty
expected.
I yell out to the manager, "Thank you for your hospitality. You can continue with your cleanup."
Wait. Before we do that, because Uriel's a cat,
Okay.
Oh.
Uriel's going to go up to the sound booth, remove all the CDs, and then he's going to put in one last CD to play on loop.
What?
What?
Because it's me, and I'm a cat.
But the cats.
Nah.
So this is
Uriel's just like, have fun, fuckers!
Back
Okay.
on Broadway again.
By the way, good shot, Slim.
I do what I do.
Now, to answer your question, I don't know if it's cannibalism or not. I mean, he's humanoids, but that's a strange question.
Well, he's not a human. I just mean, is it ethical? He could talk, so I think that would be eating something of the sentient, the life.
well, he's not either way. He's not dead. He's unconscious, and we're going to interrogate him. So that's no longer an issue. So let's just get him to the Gray as quickly as possible before he wakes up and figure out how to bind his feet.
Yeah, I got him in a bubble right now. I get on the horn as we're teleporting. Fenrir, can you meet me? We need something to hold Prox, the Prideful.
Wait, you took him down?
Apparently, I did
know.
the last little bit of damage, but you remember the skeleton cowboy man? He packs quite the punch.
I mean, he did make it to the finals.
Yes, and that's why I was terrified of him and tried to end it quickly. But anyway, I'm coming in at you hot, as the military people say. Is that right, Hollow? We're coming in hot?
That is correct. Yes.
Well,
I know I'm not hollow, but I would
get-
know that.
I need to get to the Gray myself, so just give me a moment. Slash, that's God speaking for let me pull up Fenrir's sheet.
Okay, and I guess we'll go to my office?
Mhm.
Maybe
Do you
doesn't
not like
have
have a? Do you not like have a secretary or like somebody that like does all this shit for you?
I
Fenrir.
don't know.
Oh, Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Okay, he's my second in command.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, let's get Fenrir.
Okay, so as you guys teleport in, as does Fenrir in this office, and he just okay. Which one of you guys are carrying the unconscious Minotaur?
I'll do it.
Well,
Cause
I got him in a bubble, so
Fair.
he can't attack you too.
well, like I'll still carry him just because I'm probably the only one who can.
Roll strength,
Okay,
because he weighs 2,400 pounds.
And I got
that's-
telekinesis.
that's a 20. That's a 24. No, 22. I did the math wrong. Yeah, that's a 22. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, even though he is head limp, so
Wait, he weighs 2,400 pounds?
he weighs about as much. I think I doubled the amount of a natural bull's weight.
Yeah, bulls are heavy, dude.
2,400 pounds of all muscle. Fuck.
I'm surprised you're still walking.
All right.
That's like 12
Yeah,
tons, ain't
yeah.
it?
From when he trampled you I mean, even though, well, Alpha, you said he has like reinforced bones, so you probably don't need the hospital, but it still hurt like.
I mean, like that much and that strong, it probably still would have broken something. I only say his bones are reinforced because that's what it says in the backstory for that book. Like whatever happens in this game is up to you.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, you'll probably need to go to the hospital after this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if he's got reinforced bones, that means like the shark guy's probably got indigestion because it's not eating
Yeah.
through your bones. It's like, I took the meat. Why do I have a stomachache?
I mean, like I said, it says that it is backstory, but I still didn't object when the arm got taken off or when Wu broke it.
Joints.
So
That's joints.
Yeah.
That's not bones.
Yeah.
That's why Wolverine was able to be pulled in half.
Mm-hmm.
So, where are we carrying this guy to, Fenrir?
I thought that'd be up to you. I mean, we could wrap him into something.
Do you have chains that could find this guy?
Well, in my 4 years, what do I know as administrator? What prison I could send this dude to? That
I'm trying to think of the name of a prison, but and I guess you know what? I'll just go with the generic name, like we could throw him in the pit.
Sure, let's do
into
that.
the
Yeah,
pit
let's do
with
that.
your bloodthirsty sons of whores.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, to the pit.
Okay, you guys teleport, and yes, it's a little pit in the ground. Like,
Well,
you can't. Which, yeah, you can't see the bottom even if you roll.
I mean, at least we know he can't get out. Like, is this gonna be like a thing where we have him there chained up, and if he says something we don't like, we can just Sparta kick him into the pit?
If you want, but I would just say that's Fenrir call and generic NPC that I'm not going to even bother to come up with to just wrap them up in chains and locks.
It's amazing how that T-posing character was able to do something.
All right, so he's bound. He's at the edge of a pit that we could kick him into if we don't like what he has to say, or does. So who wants to wake him up? I guess.
How do you wake him up after he got shot in the eye and then his eye socket got messed up by marble?
Can I slap him in the face to wake him up, like I tried to do with Will? Wait, what?
I could scratch him in the nuts.
Ooh!
Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah.
Hey, who's ready for Rocky Mountain oysters?
I'm not eating that, but
Because I mean, that'll wake him up.
Yeah. That's the evil thing.
Rocky Mountain noises. You're nuts if you're not nuts about these nuts.
Oh dear God! And I just realized he's called Rifle and he's wearing leather pants. We could probably see the outline of it.
Not anymore. It's now mincemeat.
So I guess once we have him secured, Uriel flexes his paw, and you see a single claw come out as Uriel very tentatively walks up and then goes, "Boink!"
Oh.
When he's a rake, what I'm gonna do is I just want to grab him by the top of his head, have him look at me, and just like
He's not a rake, he's a bull.
well, whatever. Like I just want something, have him look at me and just says, I was right about you. Having spent the last 5 years being trained by Wu, you are a bitch. And then I'll just shove him to the ground to let the others talk, and I'll walk away because he's not even worth my time.
Okay, Mr. Bull, I'm going to ask you an ethical question.
And Uriel will sit there between his legs with both of his paws poised. So if he moves, Uriel's just going to quickly leap up and latch on.
But go ahead, ask your ethical question, Mike.
I just wanted to hurt his pride one last time before that you guys talk. I'm done.
That was a good callback to what he said over the radio.
Now, are you a true bull or man turned into bull? Were you always this?
I was always this.
And would you consider yourself a sentient being?
I'm talking right now, aren't I?
Okay, so I don't know if realistically, if he passed away, if you could eat him, because that doesn't seem ethical in the way right now. But he is evil. What do you think, Gun?
Shoot them now.
Well, the gun says just to shoot you in the head repeatedly. Well, let's save that for later.
But that still doesn't solve the question of what if you ate him if it was a moral quandary.
I thought you guys were going to interrogate him.
We're scaring him.
Yeah.
We're talking about eating him, dude. I think that
I guess roll charisma to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Get that, Slim. Mike?
What?
Roll, you're intimidating. Roll charisma, because we're talking about eating him.
Wow, that's a high charisma roll. That's a 18.
And he rolled a nat 1, so...
Oh my god.
So,
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you anything you want.
Wow.
Okay.
The prideful was made into a bitch. How ironic.
Looks at Tibia. There you go.
I pat you on the shoulder. I'm glad we brought you along.
Hate him.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, when's your next sibling coming along? Who next is Jack sending?
You mean Torment, right?
No, Jack sent him because he's got teleporting stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, I came here on my mission to take you guys down, so I guess it's whoever... He kind of looks like... I would say either Gerald or Lexi, though I guess that... Though Lexi, it depends if any of you are type, which... I don't know.
Everyone
She always
just
goes
turns
off of this where she has this long checklist looking for the perfect man.
I think everyone's head just slowly turns to hollow. Alright,
At
so
that,
let's-
Uriel flexes. Uriel just kind of flexes his fingers like,
Okay, so either Lexi or the Shark Man, alright? Any plans that your father has in the works that you've ever had with your big bull ears?
I think since Dramas is dead, I think at this point he may be waiting for you guys to come to him.
Oh.
Out of character, why would we ever do that?
Well, here's the thing. If we don't, he's liable to just get impatient and like send more of his army. Like it might just be the same case with this guy. Either we show up or he's going to cause more chaos. Same with Torben.
Alright, so he's just prodding at us right now. Okay. Good question. Anything you'd like to tell us about, Gerald, where's my list? Yeah, dang it.
Dude, Grant, find out where Sibo is. You need his body.
Ooh, that's good. Well, he's dumb, though.
Well,
Yeah,
he might know.
Yeah, first, though, since I want to know if Lexi's got any... Because she's the music one. Do you, is there any weaknesses or exploits we could use against Lexi?
Honestly, that woman's so fickle. I'm pretty sure if someone meets a standard, she'll immediately switch sides.
Everyone looks at Hollow again. Hollow, your job is now to seduce the spider lady. You will become her boyfriend. She will switch sides.
I can't even talk to my own kind, okay?
Whatever happened with you and Ballista?
That's a good question. And would she get jealous?
That is
if
a
we
good
did this?
question.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Would she be jealous if we did this plan?
Oh yeah, Javin was
Why would she be
oblivious.
jealous?
Oh yeah, he was oblivious. She didn't know.
Oh wait, that's actually a good question. What is her type?
Perfect man, which is this elf guy. It's
Come
certainly
on,
not any of us.
well,
Come on, Ballista or the
you
spider
guys-
lady?
I don't know. Just all I know is that over the years, like many students have come, and none of them have met her standards.
Wait. Uriel, you get powerful enough, you could turn into David Bowie. What
he
if
said
we
he was
can?
the most perfect man. Yes.
Yeah. What if? Okay. What if? This is a crazy fucking plan, but hear me out here. What if we convince her that if she helps us and Uriel gets powerful enough, Uriel can be the perfect man because he will literally be David motherfucking Bowie.
Uriel looks at you. Bitch, I'm gonna bang my roommate when I become David motherfucking Bowie, not some spider bitch.
Do you think the spider bitch is going to care?
No, but I do. I have standards.
If you
and
don't want a
arachnids on my
diplomancer,
type.
if you don't want a diplomancer, I would just have to say don't get bit.
Don't get bit.
Good
I'm writing-
advice.
Grant is writing that down.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay.
That's what we needed.
Now I have another question for you.
Ah,
Where is your slumbering sibling Sibo?
He's in the castle in his room.
Which castle would that be?
The castle, the one where all of us are from base of operations.
Oh, he's
In
in
the dark.
Torbent's own house.
Okay, what floor? Which room?
He, God, I don't know. I don't need. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I only see the guy like once every other decade.
Okay, so Sibo's body is inside the castle. Got it.
All right.
Okay, so we know where Sibo is.
I
We
mean-
know.
I mean, if we're going to Torbent, that might be a way to do it. Like, Torbent's not going to expect us to wake up the son he hates.
True. I do got the potion.
Mhm.
Let me think. I'm struggling here. Anybody else got any questions that we're gonna need for the future here?
Actually, I do have one. How much of a threat does your father consider us?
Well, between Joy and Javin, he knows you exist, but I think Jack is more aware of how much of a threat you are and is impatiently waiting for the get-go to go after you guys.
So Jack wants in. Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, Jack did send him here. I think Jack is honestly playing the long game. He's trying to like not fight us himself. He's trying to like get Torbent and the others to do it for him.
Oh, believe me, Jack's
I just
time is coming.
Wait. Jack can't kill Torbent, but there's a potential we can. He's stewing that conflict.
Ooh.
But because Torbent is the god of rage and basically Shao Kahn. That guy can beat to death pretty much anybody. Jack is only the god of fear, not a fighter, manipulator like he did to Sister Joy.
Oh, don't worry. You know, even if Jack thinks he's playing the long game, Tibia's gonna kill him eventually. He's been a thorn in my side for a long time.
This, unfortunately, however, means we are still gonna have to take out Torbent before we get to Jack. But
Obviously.
yeah.
Okay, so Jack's impatient. We know not to get bitten, and well, any other questions? Anybody?
Where is Sir Jack? What has he been doing since we took out Sister Joy? We haven't heard from him since then.
I don't know. All I know is that I know that he just wants those who took down his daughter's head on a platter.
Wait, what?
Sister Joy.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought he said someone put Sister Joy's head on a platter. I got confused.
No,
No,
he
he
said
wants
he wants
you.
Okay.
He's saying, he
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
your guys' heads on platters.
Okay, yeah, I realized that after I said that, but my mind first went to that. What?
So,
Okay, so I guess. Well, I guess for that information, I suppose we could show you some mercy. There's not much to do here, but at least you'll be fed. We could play you music if you wish.
I would gladly play my own music, but someone broke my axe.
you
You
called
had
me
it
a
coming.
bitch.
You are a bitch.
No, you're a bitch
It's
because you're the one who's currently has your hands and legs bound at the edge of a pit.
All right, we're gonna get Jarvis Landry.
Okay then, so I guess how do people just stay at the bottom of the pit? Is that how this prison works?
Well, there's only one way to find
Everybody
out.
just goes, I don't know, like, we just throw people down there and they come back out. I don't know how deep this thing is, and I don't even know if they survive the landing or not.
Can I
Oh,
just
so we already push him in.
Can I just say Alpha walked over and Sparta kicked him in just to...
Well, let's
no.
let's see if
No,
we have
you push them in yet. Femi is just explaining that.
Yeah. All right.
Like just how it works. Like it's literally just a deep ass hole in the ground.
It
Oh, they fall
might-
forever.
I mean, it might just be like Loki from Thor Ragnarok. I've been falling for 30 minutes!
Well, yeah, it's not killing him if he's just
Yeah.
falling forever.
Yeah, let's throw him in.
I got an idea. We toss him in and we put a boombox with polka music and drop that down so he can't reach it as he's falling.
What if...
Eventually, it's gonna run out of batteries, you know, right?
I will use magic batteries or some shit so that this torment can work forever.
Well, Tibia, this is your realm. If you want to condemn him to his punishment, go right ahead.
You know what? This guy deserves it. Fuck him, right, guys?
Yeah.
Bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Yep. Bottomless pit it is.
Okay, so get the boombox. We're just gonna
Draft
play
already?
Weird Al on repeat forever. All right, you will be subjected to the greatest musical genius in the last 3 million years.
We'll send you to heaven before we send you to hell.
That's actually the perfect line.
So, how do I look at Alpha?
If you're allowing me, I walk over and Sparta kick him into the pit.
He goes,
I did.
it might be
Cowboy.
crazy wearing stripes with plaid. And I throw the boombox over so that it's out of his reach as it falls above him.
Oh, immediately Alpha does that. I'm just like, oh wait, we didn't take the chains off before we threw him in. Oh well, no skin off our backs.
Okay, so that's one down. Don't get bitten. When the spider lady comes, she might be attracted to you. I point at Javin. Also, yes, Ballista
Please
apparently...
don't say that.
you didn't know Ballista was interested in you? I thought you knew.
Jamin's romantic interests aside, I think we need to start planning for his next, because if the Spider Woman's likely to come after us, it's probably very likely that she is like an actual spider. She won't come to us. She'll probably just build a web and wait somewhere.
Good
And
analogy.
Actually, a pretty good analogy there.
And if she does build a web, then that means we would have effectively been captured, which means there's not much we can do in the event she does bite us.
And we plan on having to escape perhaps then avoid him.
Perhaps
In
some
my
some-
experience, spider webs are incredibly flammable.
Well, I mean, yes, but if
Might
we're
be in those
going
webs.
for the plan of like using ourselves as bait and calling the others in, I think we might need to go back to talk to Allura about this, because if her biting us does what I think it does, then if she captures one of us and bites us, we might not even want to shout zippity doo dah.
Yes, let's figure that out, because the dumb one is falling now, so let's go talk to the smart one.
Let's head back.
Wait a minute, if she bites me, I have no blood. How would that work?
She's a spider lady from a land that's basically hell, so I'm pretty sure there's a way.
I have
Remember, Dr.
circulation.
Bowie injected you with something, so...
I know, but we don't know that it actually worked, because how would we ever figure out I can breathe underwater?
Yeah.
As far as we know, he just injected me, like, well, that was useless.
Alright, so I guess back to the Witch of Wax's place.
I go, thank you, Fenrir. So I guess we took down one of the big ones. I'll be back shortly. Oops. So, yeah, let's go to the witches.
Okay, you teleport in. The three of them are sitting in the couch eating like a oven, like a DiGiorno's pizza.
Okay.
It's like, well, it's nice to see that you guys are getting along.
Allura kind of just jumps back because she's scared of you.
She
I
goes
know.
behind the couch.
Okay.
And he's like, so good news. Pox is no longer a. In fact, he's a bitch.
Did you kill him?
No,
Tibia,
he's
Tibia, what
currently
happens in the pit?
he's currently falling forever, as far as I know.
That might be a fate worse than death.
Well, he shouldn't have gone on television and used such rude language.
Also, are you really gonna tell me he doesn't deserve it?
I guess.
All right.
How he
That
actually
or-
holds charity shows.
It was either that or we ate him. I think this is the better alternative.
That's fucked up.
It worked, didn't it? And I point at Slim.
Right?
Yeah, we're not here to talk. We're not here to talk about him anymore. You gave us some pretty useful information about your sister Lexi. So I guess we need to know what happens when she bites people.
Well, I guess it depends on what she decides. She'll either poison you or or try to make you one, or she'll try to thrall you.
Oh, so she can charm people.
She's a succubus.
So this really.
From my understanding, that latter one wasn't natural. She got that ability from, like, she hired some alchemist to make a potion to give her that.
I get on the horn to Mortimer. Mortimer, what did you do?
He's on that.
What is it now?
I'll get back to that in a second later for some antidotes, but yeah, I think we're still talking to her.
He's just like, yeah, Tibia's phone call aside, do you know if there's any way to turn someone back once they've been charmed? Or is there an antidote?
If there is, I haven't seen it.
Alright. Also, do you have any idea what her definition of the perfect man is?
I don't know, just... All I know is that every now and again the suit would pop up and she would examine him and she would always find at least one thing wrong with him.
So she's very, very picky.
And shallow, apparently.
Yeah. So great. Like figuring out which one of us she's going to target would be pointless because we all have flaws, which means she'd see them too.
Out of all of us in the group,
a little person, you shouldn't worry. There's nothing redeemable about you.
I know. That's why I'm doing this.
Wait a minute. Is Slim Pickens
I know what
ripped
all
underneath
you're
his
talking
cloak?
about. I'm perfect.
Is Slim Pickens ripped on with his human body besides his skull?
That's a good question.
I'll say he's got some muscle on him.
But
He's not overly
shirtless.
ripped like Alpha or Prometheus and such, but he goes out and walks a lot, so his calves are just oof.
But would the flaming skull be a turnoff?
She might love your gun more than you.
I mean, probably. I mean, she kind of looks over Slim. Yeah, the flaming skull is probably the closest thing to a big deal breaker, if you ask me.
And what about him? I point at Javin.
Alright.
Maybe, again, I don't understand my sister's standards.
That's probably for the best. But yes, two other important questions. I guess the first one is, do you remember the layout of the castle you all grew up in, and could you point out to us where Sibo's room was?
She's never met Sibo, I don't think.
Yeah, she hasn't.
But does she know the layout of the castle?
She is the smart one.
Let's see. Sibo's was Sibo's room, even though I've never met him, as I do believe it was in the right wing in one of the towers.
Right wing tower, okay.
It's like, if we gave you some time and a pencil and some paper, do you think you could draw the castle for us?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use this as a. Okay, before we move on, I have an idea of, because I mentioned that where I was playing a Suicide Squad one shot in case, but then it didn't happen because the convention and whatnot got canceled.
Yeah.
I was thinking of rescuing Sibo to be a mission of that, like just a detour. So would you want to do that next week?
I mean, if we have Sandman on our side.
Sure. Sure. Like if he's on our side, I mean that could help immensely.
So I'll say, well, I could draw the map, and you could send people on a mission to try to retrieve him. I'll just hint, nudge, hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what choices do we have, or do we have to make new characters?
Oh, you're actually gonna play as the Suicide Squad.
You'll get the choice. You guys get to pick. Which actually, hell, well, I could let you guys pick at the end of this session if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds like it'll be a blast.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I know who I want.
Yeah.
We'll have you guys roll to see who gets first pick and whatnot. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
What
Okay,
was the other
so
thing you were gonna ask her?
okay, okay, so there's that. How exactly Sir Jack fit into all of this? Because apparently he's the one who sent your brother here, and he's probably going to send the others here, and he apparently wants us dead more than Torbent does. How does Sir Jack fit into all of this?
If he's sending people one by one, maybe he's trying to get you guys paranoid so you'll be more susceptible to him.
He should be paranoid of us.
But still, that the entire plan was hinged on that we could be attacked anywhere at any time. That's fear. That's paranoia.
Isn't that practicality?
Well, yes, but practicality comes from fear.
I don't
if you're
fear
afraid,
that urchin.
It doesn't matter if you fear him. If you fear anything, that's his power, isn't it?
On his realm, yes, but it will empower him.
Wait.
I'm gritting my
What
teeth.
What is his realm?
He's the boogeyman, dude.
Like, is
No,
that...
that was below.
No, not the boogeyman. He's Scarecrow. That's the word.
Could Sibo conceivably help us fight him?
Hmm?
I mean, from what I understand, Sibo's an alchemist, so I mean, maybe he could throw something at, like, I don't know, maybe something to knock him out.
Or something to keep us from being afraid, like a potion or something.
Or you know, like he could just give us like super adrenaline shots that'll let us make us so we're not even thinking about being afraid.
And then
That
Tibia
stuff
looks
is
at himself, his bony hands again.
He goes, maybe again, you're asking me about a man I've never met.
Well,
True,
unfortunately,
we did interrupt her dinner as well.
unfortunately, in these trying times, you and your brother Wu are the only reliable sources of information we have. Okay, so what we need in case he attacks us is an antidote.
Didn't you also say that if she sings, she can get you under her thrall?
No, if she bites you.
Who's the one that was singing then? Someone said something about that.
I
character.
think we initially thought that was Pox, but that idea was quickly dispelled.
Oh.
I think
It's not anything about talking, it's just the bite. Okay.
Yeah. I think the idea.
No, Sister Joy's power was taking control
That's
through
right.
talking.
That's right.
Okay. I think the idea for her is something that can distract us from her, because if she's the lustful, then in addition to just the bright, she's probably drop dead sexy and knows multiple ways of charming people. Wait. Actually, no, that won't work. Wait. No. Every plan I come up with to potentially dispel how sexy she is can potentially be turned around and made sexy depending on your fetish. So yeah, this is hard.
Those are endless possibilities on the internets.
Yes.
I might. Tibia raises his finger. I might have someone that might be able to help with that, though. And this is where I'll talk to Mortimer. Yeah, Mortimer, are you there?
Yes. What is it?
I'm told that you're the one that modified Lexi the Lustful.
Oh yeah, that was a job she had me do a few decades back.
Is there any possibility for an antidote should she bite somebody to counteract her effects?
I mean, the best I could probably offer is an anti-venom to the actual poison, but the anesthesiac, that may be a bit harder.
You mean aphrodisiac?
Same different, whatever. Whatever mysterious voice.
Right.
So, he thinks about that. How long do you think it would take, and how much gold would you need?
Actually, that's 14, so might be a bad to have to run a few test runs, but I'll have to get back to you on that.
Alright, any materials you need, any components, just call and let me know. I'll send them right over.
Well,
I just realized this woman's a spider, so she could potentially trap any one of us, and if she bites us, we're not going to want to yell zippity doodah, which would make us paranoid, which feeds into Jack.
God damn it! I hate you so much, Jack.
God, why is the god of fear more formidable than the god of rage?
Maybe it's because he's one of my personal nemesis. He's one of our character's personal nemesis. Who's your personal nemesis, Uriel?
A mime.
Damn it.
Yes.
Time.
And Slim is his own gun, I think.
Hey, I think at this point, 15-year-old mime.
Oh
Yep.
God, is he part of the Suicide Squad? This is gonna be so fucked up. Hey kid,
No, he's not an option.
Yeah.
He's in actual jail.
Alright.
Yeah,
Apollo
Uriel.
tried.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we now, all right. I got more. I got Ken's demon guy working on a cure possibly for both, and we know. Well, if we keep talking about Sir Jack, we're only gonna feel more paranoid. So I know.
Yeah.
Let us lighten the mood by making fun of him. Sir Jack is incompetent, and that was he is incompetent, and he's probably impotent as well.
I mean, what did you say he looks like? A guy in a suit with a pumpkin for a face, like a gentle jack-o'-lantern? That's not scary.
He doesn't. It's not an actual pumpkin. More. It's more. He has a bulbous orange skin. It's flesh, not an actual pumpkin.
Yeah.
Well, that's not scary. That's just disgusting.
Yeah. He has cancerous tumors upon his face, and his brain is most likely syphilis-ridden.
What about you, Uriel? I know you never met this guy, but what do you think of him?
He sounds like a Jack Skellington cosplayer who got way into it, and is probably a ball-licking Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look.
I like to imagine at this point, Sarah von Lieberman, her girlfriend, and Allura are all just sitting there eating their pizza, watching us like a comedy routine.
Come on, Hollow, give one as well.
I mean, we could call an assistant here. Just give me a sec to write down all the candidates for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, let's just keep insulting
Yeah.
Sir Jack until we figure that out.
Yeah, while you do that, let's just... Okay.
Come on, Hollow, give us your best insult fight.
What's his sister's name? Jill?
Good
I
try,
don't
though.
get it. I don't understand that.
It's a human... It's a...
Yeah, it's a rhyme, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Not a rhyme, but like a, what do you call it?
I don't... It's it's a rhyme... You're
Jack
right, it's a
and
rhyme
Jill.
for children.
How
But
does it
yeah,
go?
Fell down a hill. And then Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail of water. He broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
well,
He broke.
if Jack...
Jack was a king? Why would he have
Well,
to go fetch his own
no.
water?
No, it's...
No, it's like the skull, I think.
Yeah.
It's like another word for skull.
Although, if Jack falls down the hill and breaks his crown, what's that gonna do to his bulbous head? Is it just gonna break like a pumpkin?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know about that.
Okay, this bit's in because we cut away and we cut to days later. Hollow has speaking with General Company over this, and General Company approaches his war room with several of the other heavy members, including President and Eric. All right, it's time that we pull the trigger on the Omega Scouts. So
Oh, that's what they're called.
so we have some candidates here. I think that we can't bring them all. This mission needs a small group, like of 5. So who do we think is the best pick for this?